Yeah, you know with KD, the laughing stock niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic's swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Martin Clunes, with his so big he'd fly. Martin Clunes seems like my kind of guy.
Well, it's strange to say because he's actually the newest person who's been found in the Epstein Files.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Can I see Doc Martin, please?
Yeah.
I heard he's a smart fellow, and I think he can do good things for my organisation. You know, he's not a real... I want to see Doc Martin, sir. This is what I assume Epstein sounded like, actually.
100%, yeah.
I am calling for my friends with Mossad. I mean my friends in Epstein Corporations. I don't even know what business he had. Well, no, okay, no, we do know what business he had, but anyway.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? I am KD Hinkin, your community babyface, everybody's favourite. This is Squishy Logic. I am joined by my comedy cohort. His name is Nathan Parrish, and the N stands for Numpty.
No, it doesn't.
There was something I was going to do. I was like, I'm going to start this as a new thing to do each week at the beginning for his name. Totally blanked on what that was then.
Right.
That wasn't it. I just can't remember what it was.
Sherlock.
No, I don't know. Could you not tell that wasn't well thought out?
Yeah, that wasn't
I don't
planned.
know how.
Look how smooth I look.
You look smooth.
Ooh, the man's gone and shaved. He no longer looks like he's sleeping outside of a Marks and Spencer's in Coventry.
It's funny that you think the quality of these cameras are good enough to be able to see that at the moment.
Yeah, it's fair.
My camera cannot see in the slightest when I've had a shave.
And also, most of our people listen at the moment as well, which means they can't see anything.
Yeah, as far as I know, you could be a heavy troll man.
That's true. I could be Danny DeVito.
Actually, Danny DeVito.
Like Danny DeVito.
Oh, well, like, when someone looks at you, you're like, are you actually...
And then I speak like this and they're like, oh, that's not Danny DeVito.
No, I don't
That's
mean, are you
just
actually Danny DeVito? I mean... When people look at Danny DeVito, if they didn't know who Danny DeVito was, he was just a normal guy.
Yeah.
You'd look at him, you'd be like, is he a... Or is he not a...
Yeah.
Is it ruder to ask him?
I don't
Rude to
know.
not?
I'm just going to assume that he's going to be normal until proven otherwise.
Is normal bad?
Is normal bad?
To say?
It sounds bad, in a way.
You know what? I think it would be worse to be a short-ass mother trucker without actually being a dwarf or something, because then you have none of the benefits. Sorry. None of the benefits, but all of the problems still.
Yeah.
You can't even, like, get on gigs or something with that.
Yeah.
You're just short.
Yeah.
And then is it wrong to tell people you're a dwarf? What if you play a dwarf in a Snow White?
There's different types of dwarfism, because there's like genetic dwarfism, and then there's people who are just so short they count as dwarf.
I thought you were going to say then there's like forced dwarfism where something's happened to them and they got short.
And I've got a friend who's literally like half an inch above being declared a dwarf.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was with... crap. I banged someone that was declared, like, never been declared, but she was short enough to be a dwarf.
Yeah.
It's weird. No, it's weird.
Shit.
It's strange.
It's like banging one of those fucking, those real dolls that are like 3/4 size, so you can fit in a suitcase.
I've never heard of that.
Have you not seen that shit?
No.
Weird, dude.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, I guess, logistically.
Yeah.
Do you not just have it in components?
But also, it looks like a 14-year-old.
That's true. There are people out there that when you look at them, like, they would just forever, like, look young, won't they? And then a lot of those people end up with giant people too.
I was watching Hitman's Bodyguard again the other day.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. And what's her face?
Sophia Emilian.
Yeah, which
something like that.
Yeah, but she she does not fucking age, dude. It's insane. She still looks just as fine as when she started.
I thought that Eva Mendes, I think it is.
Oh my God, Eva Mendes.
One of the other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are these people? Latin women just don't age.
No. I think all like aging or changing just happens like lower body.
Yeah,
I think that's how it works for them.
know.
I think it's an official thing.
It's weird because, like, when I
Top
was
half stays the same age forever. It's only the bottom half.
oh right,
So everything gets bigger, which
Yeah.
is good.
yeah,
But then there's things going on down there.
yeah, it's getting loose.
Whoa, I didn't like that.
I thought that's implicitly what you were implying there. No,
I mean, it could have been, but I can pretend it wasn't now. So
Yeah.
no, man, that's
When I
how
was
would you dare you say that?
when I was in
Damn.
Hungary, and I did notice a thing where, like, all of the women were absolutely smoking.
When you were hungry, or
when I was in Hungary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of the women were absolutely smoking hot until they got to 35, and then I could barely find an attractive one amongst them. I don't know what the fuck happens to Russian women. Like, obviously, it's a very tough life there in the Eastern Bloc.
That makes
but, like,
The radiation.
Jesus.
Radiation.
Yeah.
Only lasts so long. Man.
It's like, yeah, well, that's probably it, because, like, they're getting superhuman hotness
Yeah,
when
you
they're
try
young.
and be in there,
But
you'll
it
tell me what
ages you
happened to
quicker
you.
because you're radioactive.
Same thing would happen to you if you were there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know. Oh, you know, talking about death and Ukraine as well, actually, is involved. I saw, like, on one of those AI videos that said, see, like, where it's, like, you know, like, people, like, with somebody they knew that was dead or something. Just the AI is getting better and better on them. And it's always wrestlers that I see in one. But I clicked on an actual one the other day. And there was just somebody that popped up that was dead, and I had no clue. Like, I don't have that many celebrity crushes, but this was, like, one of the few ones.
Right.
You know the girl that was in Eurotrip? Eurotrip. Michelle Trachtenberg or something like that.
Was she also in American Pie?
No.
No. I'm thinking of a different one then.
When I was younger, she was in, like, because she was, like, always been, like, 5 years older than me, so this was, like, kind of
So it's just, yeah.
that perfect kind of level when you're younger, ain't
yeah,
it, you know?
Yeah, it's the girl next door shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Ooh, if only.
You ever see Harriet the Spy?
No.
It was a lot older than that was.
Yeah.
It would have made one I couldn't remember. There's been, like, a lot of other ones since, but they're the two that always stuck in my head.
Yeah, no.
And that I saw yesterday.
I don't think I can't place a face to the name at all.
If I show you, I haven't got the right name. That's probably why.
Yeah.
And that's definitely not the right name. I'm sure I searched for the other day. I copy and pasted so I can get that. If
it'll let you. That's the internet for you.
Okay, I will figure that out in a second.
Google will happen eventually. No internet access.
Oh,
What? Oh, it did say internet. Yeah, I don't know what it was saying then.
Oh, no, that was a different. That's like.
Oh, no, yeah.
Thing. This page doesn't want to work for some reason. Maybe Google's fucked up right now.
Maybe.
Google can the thing. That's it. I feel if I'm here.
Yeah, just do it from there.
There was it.
There you go, Trachtenberg.
Oh, that was right then. That person.
Oh, I know who you mean, yeah.
Yeah. Buffy, that was it.
Yeah, she's in Buffy,
as
yeah.
well.
That's
That
what I
was the other one.
recognise her from.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had no idea she was dead.
What?
Yeah, she did.
When?
Yeah, see, not just me. It says right there. Oh, I thought it was 2024. but
Aw.
February last year. So like a year ago.
Fully a year ago. Literally almost a year ago. Like tomorrow.
Tomorrow, a year ago. Okay, now, yeah.
That's
I had no
fucked.
clue. Not a clue.
God damn it, dude. That sucks.
And then the from the diabetes thing apparently.
Oh, shit.
She's like 40, so you know.
Yeah, but
I don't know why I'm
still.
saying like that's an old
No,
enough
it's
time.
not old enough. Yeah, that's
Like
that's middle-aged at most.
It's like 5 years for us now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's
But-
fucked. Oh, that's fucked. I don't say that either. 5 years now. How dare keep that dirty
What,
word-
diabetes?
numbers out of your mouth. No, but
Oh, I don't know.
I am not 5 years away from being 40. That's an illegal thing to say in Nathan's Britain.
Well, no, you're less because you're older, aren't you?
Oh shit! I'm nearly fucking 36.
Yeah. I'm nearly 35, so it's worse. It's like a year worse for you.
Oh.
So what I'm thinking of.
Fuck.
You know, like the sidemen, like they're gonna get a bunch of them are getting nearer to 40 than anything
That's
too.
mad though, innit?
You just
Man.
suddenly go from being like, you know, late 20s, getting to 30, and then you're like, oh, I'm almost 40.
That was one of the
That's that
things.
time when you're like, ah.
That stand up I sent you from Red what's his face?
Dead
Fucking-
Redemption.
No, Red Richardson. One of the things he goes, how old are you, mate? Yeah. It's hard being a bloke, innit? Because you start off and you're this little boy and you're so full of hope and promise and you know. And then before you know it, you're an old pervert leaning over in the side of a bar, just going, "Someone please fuck me." It is that, man. Like, I used to be like this happy-go-lucky. Like, I was like, I had so much potential. I could get all these girls potentially. Now I'm just an old man. I'm tired.
Yeah, and you've still got other, like, you know, big, like, life destroyers to go through, yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't had kids.
Exactly, man. Like, that's a whole new stress. Trust me, man.
Yeah, bro.
We wait until you've got a fucking 15-year-old kid.
I'm probably going to be doing it at like the age of 40 at this fucking rate. So, like, I am going to be so tired.
I couldn't imagine. The fact that I'm like 35 now and my kids are like hitting 15 and 13, like, you know, that's a good energy level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine doing it like a lot later on. Fuck that. Well, I say that I'd be open to doing it later on anyway, but
Yeah.
because it gets easier and easier each time. Because you realise,
Oh, because you've already got the experience and, like, yeah.
yeah, you realise the kids kind of just bounce. They're fine. You can just let them fall over.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They just learn that. That's when they learn not to fall over again.
Yeah.
Let them fall over.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Have sharp objects lying around, they'll learn.
Oh, that's what. That,
Keep the aerial tabs on the floor.
I was about to say that, and I heard stories about like what like other people that I've known have told me about like what their parents have done to them with like tough love, and I'm like, yeah, I get the idea of tough love, but that
Yeah.
goes a bit much.
That's not tough love.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
that's
the whole-
abuse. There's a very thin line between tough love and abuse.
Yeah, like, you know, they're holding the lighter because they're playing with matches all the time. Like, you know, get that to a point if you're not doing it, you know, full on. Like, be just hold it there for a sec. But then when you've also got like apparently, oh, they think they want to try weed, do they? Oh, in that case, then I'm going to dose them with a magic mushroom pizza.
That is not the same thing.
Not the same thing.
That is not the
It's
same
not.
thing. And now they're going to need a lot of weed to get over that. Like, fucking Jesus.
That's not the thing you do, man.
No. That's just going to make them go harder into it, if anything.
What about that story confirmed by the younger and the older?
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's a legit story.
That's crazy. That is madness. Although, speaking of, you were talking about Ukraine, were you? A little bit.
Was I?
Were you?
No, I was just mentioning when I said Ukraine too. I just meant thinking that in your trips you went to Ukraine as well.
Well, talking of Ukraine.
Okay, talking of Ukraine.
I saw a documentary on my dad's this morning. It was a Horizon documentary on the Russian-Ukrainian conflict.
Sorry, Will, I never sent my notes over, so I'm going blind
Yeah.
again.
And basically they had a bunch of ex-Russian soldiers who they'd managed to get into sort of, you know, a place where they had anonymity and they couldn't sort of, you know, get caught by the Russians and all this kind of stuff and taken back and put in a tribunal.
I'll say they had a bunch of ex-Russian soldiers. Ukraine did, yeah.
Anyway, they're talking to these ex-Russian soldiers and they're explaining what it's like working for the Russians.
Right.
And unsurprisingly, not very good.
No, it's surprising. I
they-
thought it would be tip-top.
Yeah. There's an estimated, on our side admittedly, so this could be propaganda, 1.2 million Russian soldiers have died on the front so far. Not a great number.
How many?
1.2 million.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I mean, it's been a long one, though. They've had a long thing, ain't they?
Yeah, and there's a lot of drones being used. And there was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
footage after footage after footage of drones flying towards a Russian soldier. You see the Russian soldier do that, and then it just goes because it's exploded, and that Russian soldier is either dead or very severely wounded.
And everyone who gets attacked on that side is going to be Russian, while
Yeah.
on the other side it's a mixture of different people who have bad tech from the sound of the protection.
Yeah, and they've lost access.
Russia's
to,
just got lots of people too, and that's like a
Yeah.
thing for them. Throw them at them.
and especially as they're using North Korean slave.
Oh
soldiers
yeah, I
as
forgot
well.
about that.
There's a lot of that.
A lot of it's kept quiet at the moment. Again, that stuff's like kept
Yeah.
a bit quieter right now.
Yeah, and one of the things that's sort of quite terrifying is they are going back to the full blown World War II thing of if you don't march forward, if you retreat, you die. You get shot. You're a deserter.
Deserter, yeah.
And they will just shoot you on sight. And apparently there was one
I
of
thought
these
the Space
guys-
Marines do, I've learned.
Yeah.
So who
Yeah.
are we to judge?
Well, yeah. But this particular guy, he was saying they've got a term called zeroing. So the zero line is the fighting line in Russian terminology, and zeroing someone is killing them because they've deserted.
Oh, right, okay.
And there's footage of this guy running away from the battlefield, and because they can't shoot him normally, they are artillery shelling him from a distance until they get him.
It's just the idea of that seems crazy.
Yeah, wasting
Fucking
like thousands of dollars worth of round each time to try and get one dude. And you can't even be that accurate.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, but that's what they're doing. And like this other guy was like, yeah, I was in the mess. There were 3 guys. They were deserters, and the commander was there, and he was like, okay, so are you going to go back to the front line right now? If you don't, I'm going to kill you. And the guy goes, the 2 of them go, yeah, okay, and they just immediately get sent out. But this time they don't get given a gun.
Wow, that's cool.
Because they deserted, so it's like, get the fuck out there.
Yeah, they get
You're
help.
fucking meat wave now. You're just going to be there to take the drone hit so the people with the guns don't have to.
Oh, that's a real incentive to get back out there.
Yeah, but if they don't, they're going to get killed. There's a chance they might survive if the bomb goes off near them. They will not survive being shot in the head, which is what happened to the 3rd guy. Literally, in the middle of the mess hall, raises his gun, shoots him through the fucking temple. Done.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That's why you don't live in Russia.
Yeah, there's also video footage of deserters being shoved in like pipes and things under the ground with a hatch and just being slowly starved. And pissed on and shit on and stuff like that.
It's like proper medieval shit.
Medieval shit, man. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, but the thing is,
But
though,
again, I have to say,
that's not just happening in Russia, though.
no, and this is a BBC documentary about the front lines in Ukraine.
Oh.
I have to look at this just because I know what shit's like now. I have to look at it from a perspective of this is probably some type of propaganda, at least a little bit.
Definitely, 100%.
So whether that's 100% all of across Russian troops, I don't know.
Or just there's been some examples of it, like
exactly.
also examples of
Which
that
happened,
similar stuff with American troops.
Exactly, in Guantanamo Bay as well.
It's kind of thing I was thinking in my head when I thought about it.
So there's a lot of shit that goes on in types of warfare that is not fucking cool, but that's just war.
It's because they're literally, though, at the same
They're
time.
They're dehumanising other people, that's the point.
No, but I mean, yeah, and they're kind of like brainwashed to think like that because when they're like trained up in the army, they're like, they're the enemy, they mean nothing, we're here to... You have to see the person as an enemy. They found in Vietnam, they had a huge problem with troops that they deployed because they would fire rounds above the Viet Cong. Yeah, because
they wouldn't shoot at them, they shot above them because they didn't want to kill someone. You have to make them want to kill someone.
They probably should have been in that situation. They lost that badly.
You know how they do it now? They found a way of training. So instead of training the person to kill someone, they put them in a situation where they are defending someone else. So quite regularly, part of the training is they'll get the person to have a single pistol and they're having to drag someone out and like targets will come out as they're coming out. If they don't shoot them in time, they're both dead.
Yeah.
And that changes the way their brain functions in that moment. And then it's like, once you're on the battlefield, you're not fighting for America or the army or the general. You're fighting for the person stood next to you.
You always say when you listen to them people talking about it, they're always talking about the people they're with, their men and all that. That's how they... Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly how you always hear.
Yeah. Whilst in Russia, it's always been a very different thing of like, you do what you're fucking told or you're dead.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
Like, as far as we know.
As far as we know.
I mean, I can't imagine there's been many interviews with actually, there's got to have been interviews with ex-Russian soldiers that have like come back. You know,
the scariest bit for me is they were talking about like in Russia, they were going, oh yeah, when you say stuff bad about Putin or about the war, the police will come through your door, on social media or something like that. The police will come through your door, they'll put you in a prison, and then you'll stay there in the penal colony for up to 5 or 6 years. And I thought, well, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they just do it a lot less than we do.
Well, they do it a lot more than we do.
No.
The Russians do it a lot more than we do.
There's a lot more like numbered. time I heard this talk,
Yeah, yeah.
there was a lot more numbered cases. This is BBC member, this documentary you're on.
That you know of, because quite a lot of the time these people are brought in not on those charges because they can get them on other charges for longer. If they find any drugs in your house, that's what you're getting instead. They find a gun in your house that's illegal, that's what you're getting instead.
If they're like political like activists, I believe all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? If they're the average person that like over here, like, you know, it's for like shit that isn't even connected to the government.
100%.
Yeah,
Isn't
over
that...
there, it would only be like government related shit. I imagine.
But
Bad
literally, I'm watching this documentary and they're going, "How terrible is this?" And I'm like, literally,
it's like, what? Come on, guys.
What?
Realise what you're saying here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Can we have a little bit of
BBC.
perspective in this one fucking thing where we realise that actually people in our country are being arrested for typing shit on a fucking keyboard and posting it on Facebook? Can we fucking accept that for a moment, that we don't have anything remotely like fucking free speech in this fucking country? Can we accept that for a second?
I welcome that like kind of charge coming to me, man. Imagine the amount of publicity.
Oh, there's a knock on the door.
What's that? That would have been
Yeah.
the amount of publicity we could get from that.
Yeah.
Just think about that today.
Yeah. I find it so unfathomable that so many people can't see this direct comparison. And it is direct. That we have put people in jail for saying things. Freedom of speech is so important. If you don't have freedom of speech on... I swear I heard a knock. Oh.
It might have been Mum doing something.
All right. Anyway, the freedom of speech is so important, because if you say, well, they shouldn't be able to say something about this particular group, then another group gets to say you shouldn't be able to say something about this, or this, or this, or this. And it all depends on which government is in power at the time. So they start going, well, yes, no, we agree, you shouldn't be able to talk about that anymore.
And you know what that
while
leads
we're
to?
talking about it, you shouldn't be able to talk about that, or that, or that,
or
maybe that.
You know what that leads to as well in the end? It just leads to the possibility of secrets that may be lost to time forever.
It does.
And in speaking about that, that will be what we're looking at today a little bit. We've got a few stories of secrets that may be lost to time forever.
Yeah.
Because that kind of fits. Because let's be honest, the other half of the Epstein Files probably lost to time forever.
Although,
I imagine.
I do want
probably
to
already gone. The smoking guns have gone.
I do want
we don't have to do it right now. I'm just saying the smoking guns are gone.
No.
No? Just a bum thing.
There's a very interesting thing.
Just a bum thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Go on. What's the...
It's not. It is a prostate thing. It's a different thing.
Still a bum?
Yeah. So.
Near the bum? You definitely have to go through it. That's what that guy told me.
Bro. There are emails.
Is this a bum thing, though?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
There are emails going back and forth between Epstein and other people and his doctor.
Right.
All of them mention the fact that he had his prostate removed.
Right.
The body had a examination and they mentioned an enlarged prostate.
Oh, that's why I've heard about these questions to do with the autopsy.
Yep.
Have you seen the photos that have come out about what someone that has been seen that they think looks like Epstein?
Like Epstein, yeah.
I can't remember where it was.
His fucking Fortnite account reactivated days after his death for hours.
Yeah, I mean,
and then never came back on again. That could be anything.
How amazing would that be?
That could be anything.
How amazing would that be, though? You know, your face is dead, it goes up, and in that time he's waiting, he's like, I'm going to play some Fortnite.
I'm just going to play some Fortnite.
On my actual account.
Yeah, maybe he was so high or something, because we know he was into fucking drugs and stuff. Maybe he just got so high he forgot.
No, he's high in the sense that his level on Fortnite is so high that he can lose everything else.
But not his skins.
Not his skin. He can lose his livelihood, his name, his identity, his money to a point.
But I've got the original Keanu Reeves skin from John Wick.
Like that John Wick. And he got a lot of crowns on there as well. He got a lot.
Yeah. But
that's
mate,
so weird, isn't it?
Seriously though.
Not Xbox though, obviously. I'm guessing.
No, but seriously, bro.
I know, like,
seriously,
I didn't know about that one. I didn't know about that one.
I mean, does that fucking open shut? The dude didn't have a fucking prostate.
I mean,
the body has a fucking prostate.
Assuming that that's definitely the case. But at the same time, though, the body was released to his brother, so you think his brother would recognise it. But I've always kind of thought this could always all be like a smokescreen because his brother knew all of lots of the stuff, and he won't talk about so much of it when he's talking to people on interviews. But it's like he blatantly knew so much. I'm like, can we really believe him anyway? And it's
It's
like,
a good fucking question.
how do we
Good
know that he's
fucking
definitely not
question.
got a prostate then? So they've seen all the medical records and stuff. It's just a known thing.
Yeah, well, this is according to the autopsy.
No, I mean like the first thing.
Oh no, that was in his emails. That wasn't like there's no medical records out there.
Oh, okay.
But in his
Oh, okay.
emails, he mentions talking to someone back and forth. He doesn't have a prostate,
Right.
and he mentions to another doctor that he needs stuff to help him because he doesn't have a prostate.
That's so weird.
Because
I'm
otherwise,
guessing-
you can't get an erection if you don't have a prostate. You need things like Viagra.
I have heard something about
Yeah.
that.
The dude didn't have a fucking prostate,
Why would
and
that
they
happen?
mention that he's got an enlarged fucking prostate.
Why would that happen? I'm guessing there's plenty of reasons why.
Well,
that
cancer and things like that.
But just not had one to begin with.
Potentially,
no,
but
I mean-
they mention a prostatectomy, so he
Oh,
did
okay.
have a
So he did have
prostate
one.
removed, which would likely be due to cancer.
It wouldn't. I mean, it would not be surprising at all. That would realistically maybe even make more sense than the fact that, because when we looked into how he was killed and
The ashtray, by the way.
yeah, the bullshitness around how he was around how he was killed
Yeah.
in regards not just how
Well, that's
it
the
happened.
thing. They're wondering now
but
if
the
like, they
autopsy
just
of
put
the
in a
neck.
fucking patsy.
Well, of course, it wouldn't be hard to find
No.
one. He doesn't even. He's not a particularly striking looking person, which is why when I saw that photo, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I see the resemblance, but he's not got hugely defining features. He may be one of the most famous faces in the world right now.
I still think he's got fairly defined features, but like, there's lots of people who do look a bit like Epstein.
But you'd have thought he would have had
That's what the.
surgery if he
How
was.
many times have you seen like a doppelganger who looks like yourself?
Me, no, I don't.
I've seen quite a few who look like me throughout the years. There was one person when I was at university who, like, my friends almost sort of went up to and said, "Hi, Nathan," on multiple occasions because he looked so much.
I've
fucking
seen
like
other
me.
people that look like I've gone and done exactly that. I've gone and sat with the guy I used to before we did the podcast before the Kersey who did it before. I thought I saw him on the bus like years before that.
Yeah.
And I went and sat in front of him and I was like, "Yeah, how are you doing, man?"
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "I don't know what you're on about," and I wouldn't believe him. I just straight up I wouldn't believe him. I was like, "What are you on about?" I'm like, taking a piss, man. Like, it's me, it's Cole. What are you on about, man? What the fuck? Like, I wouldn't believe it. In the end, I was like, "Oh, sorry, maybe I'm bong." And I just left.
Jesus, man, that must have been so embarrassing.
I enjoyed it at the time. I didn't believe him for a while. Like I went back upstairs, then I was it, and I was like, "Why is he being a dick?" I'm sure I messaged him, and like I'm sure I got a message back at some point saying, "No, I don't think that was me."
Not of us.
And then I remember him. This guy was taller as well, and this Kersey was never that tall.
Right.
But yeah, that was afterwards, obviously.
Fucking
No, but that was,
That's so crazy, dude.
I did not believe him, man.
But yeah, like that's the point though. Like, there's doppelgangers for everyone. Like, there's only so many permutations of the human face you can do.
Exactly.
You know?
And after the face, yeah, they could be completely different from like
Yeah,
like neck
Torso down, yeah.
Yeah, they could have like mega chodes. They could have like a butthole that stretches across the whole gooch.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
That's crazy, no, man. I did not know that. That's really interesting.
No
That's-
fucking prostate.
Okay.
Also,
It'd be interesting to know if his brother knew about that, but he wouldn't admit it even if he did anyway, so we'd never know. More things left.
I just think it's fucking bizarre. I think it's so strange that this is just, again, the further you go down this fucking hole, the weirder it gets.
I mean, before we go too far down the hole further as well, with, like, I was thinking about this the other night with, like, with the Epstein Files, you got to think backwards as well. Yeah. The fact of, like, to really think about it like that, for like, the FBI director was like, no, there's not enough in there for anything, blah, blah. And I didn't realise as well until today, this is another thing I wrote down, I didn't know until today that, over here, I know people were talking about how there's a lot more happening over here with, like, people getting in trouble and arrested and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that the DOJ in America has literally come out and said, from what we've read in the files, there is no reasons or anything or evidence to go after anyone. Yeah.
What? No,
yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
true. That is
No,
distinctly
they're like-
not a fact.
There is no proven pedo ring to go after. No. Sorry, non-ring.
That's ridiculous.
Honest, I was like, what?
That does not make sense.
Which is why people are so much like, well, at least England are doing something good for now.
Yeah.
Like, we've got Thingy's been arrested and shit now too, that Mandelson guy.
Yeah.
obviously Prince Andrew has.
Christ.
And then got put in the back of a car that was, I don't know, he had some kind of fucking strap on up his ass that was electrocuting him. I don't know what was going on in that photo. You seen that photo?
No.
It's a photo of him in the back of the car when he left the police station. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
All right.
Sure, you've probably seen it. Andrew, I'm not going to put his full name. Oh, it's right there, but I'm not going to do it. Mountbatten Windsor, as if that's how he's known now. You've seen it everywhere.
Mountbatten Windsor.
Andrew, photo, back of car, police. That's him.
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he looks so much like a person who's realised they're fucked. Like, that is a person deeply contemplating every single action that has led them to this moment. That is a man with a lot on his mind. He looks so truly shocked that he's finally got his comeuppance, and it's the kind of face you wish you could have seen on Jimmy fucking Savile. Oh, don't it just warm your heart? And the driver in the front, dude, that driver in the front there, he looks like he's looking right in the mirror at Andrew, like, fuck you just say to me? Like, Andrew's just something like, you think I'm going to be fine, don't you? It's all going to be fine? You reckon it'll be fine, don't you? He's like, do you really want me to answer that, sir? Oh, there you go. Mate, honestly, look, I was just saying, like, this is a man with a lot on his mind.
yeah, very much so. I don't even need to put it on screen, because everybody that's listening to this will know watching will know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. I know you didn't, but I knew you knew it.
Yeah.
Just type in photo of Prince Andrew in a car right now. It's all that will come up. I reckon just put Andrew, and it's the one that comes up the most.
What an absolute fucking...
Maybe not. Okay. Oh, it's still there.
Bunk cunk.
Oh, look at that. Anyway, then.
Right.
Actually, I would say I'd go into the bit. Actually, it might be a bit pointless because I've got to go and put the file up in a step. Actually, no, I'll go into the one. Like I said, I've got a few little bits of more secrets that are probably lost to time.
Oh.
I do think
time.
There's not going to be any. I'm shocked that we've had so much already, but any more than this is like in the Epstein Files. I think it's already just been straight up deleted. Yeah. Like the stuff that's there already. I mean, they're sending it, aren't they? They're sending out like things of like thank you, people emailing Epstein being like, thank you very much for the video of that girl with that girl, and the torture thing, but then redacting who sent them all. So why?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it?
It makes no sense.
That's the only. That's exactly the opposite of what you said you were going to do.
Especially as I remember, because the one thing I was thinking the whole time was, well, of course they can't give out order names because of all the investigations that must be going on right now involved in this. You know, of course they can't give out all the names. Apparently there's none.
No. Apparently there's nothing actionable at all.
Hopefully that's just what they're saying, so that people are like, you know, that's what we want in the thing, and grab them.
Yeah, I don't think they're that smart.
I don't know. I mean, the FBI normally would be that smart. Like maybe they.
Is it with Cash Patel?
Well, I think maybe. Hear me out, though. I think it's a whole long undercover sting from the FBI to the point that they have put the FBI undercover by bringing an idiot in to run it.
Right.
He thinks he's running it, but he's not.
Actually.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's actually part of it, you see.
Yeah.
And they know it.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy was before, but I've decided now. He's either that or a goddamn idiot.
He's such an idiot.
Is he just an idiot? I don't know. The other guy left, so he's smarter. The bold guy that I saw with him, there was something else. I don't even know who they were. I just know that they were always speaking up against stuff.
What's funny is they seem to think that they can somehow get away with it with so many people out there, internet sleuths, who have nothing but time on their hands. Because all they're doing is making YouTube video after YouTube video. And the more stuff they can get out of it than anyone else, the more money they make. They have capitalized, if you will, their own destruction. Because the minute they brought it out, people are going to scour that shit. There are people...
Amazing how long stuff's still coming out now, isn't it? And it's just been there the whole time.
There's people counting pixels. It's like, well, that black box is 17 pixels long. That can only be this many of these. These words have that many fucking pixels in it.
Yeah,
it has to be one of these particular names, and the second one next to it has this many pixels. It has to be this many names, so it can be one of these 4 different types of names. It's ridiculous.
I get the logic of that, but that seems like, it's like, I mean,
No, don't get
I
me
don't
wrong,
think
yeah.
it's going to work.
No, but
They're trying.
They're trying, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to stop. This is going to keep going because these people are obsessed with it now. The whole Epstein thing, it's such a fucking obvious deception.
Yeah, it is.
It's
By
so
far.
stupid.
That's why it's so interesting to still talk about. Like,
Yeah.
Because it's so obvious, and it's them, like, began before, and it's like this going afterwards, after the whole Charlie Kirk thing, which to me is another blatant one.
Yep.
Just by seeing some of the stuff that happened after. I don't know in what way. I'm not going to pretend to know exactly how, in what way there's some bullshittery going on.
No.
Just some of the basic stuff we saw. It just fits every other blatantly obvious assassination.
Yeah.
Like high profile ones.
Yeah.
Like your Martin Luther King, your JFK, and all them ones. RFK.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like little markers that you just see on all of them, and Charlie Kirk's got all of them.
It's so weird. I was talking to my dad about it, literally, because he obviously he wasn't that sort of interested in it. He'd only seen the BBC stuff, which is Charlie Kirk has been assassinated.
Yeah.
Well, and I was going, right, well, so first things first, they said that he smuggled in the rifle, and I said it's a Kar 98K, and they say he smuggled it in by dismantling it, and he immediately goes, what?
Rough you out the whole, like, how he got it out as well.
Yeah.
Shot them, then dismantled
and I was
it,
like, and they
then...
say that he got up there with it dismantled, and put it together, then shot him, and then dismantled it. He said, no.
That's why they don't say this shit.
Yeah.
Because, most people won't understand, like, how ridiculous that is, to be fair, over here, because we don't know guns as well.
No.
If you saw a picture of it, a lot of people would still be like...
But my dad loves World War II stuff.
Yeah,
he watches like constant World War II documentaries, so he
actually.
knows this shit.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
And a lot of older people would know that more as well, because there's a lot of people
But they
that are
don't
really
mention
into
that in the news, did they?
No.
They just went,
he's
he's been shot and blah, 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 and la, la, la.
And that's without getting into, the whole, like, that they covered up, they paved over the area within no time.
Like 3 days after.
Yeah.
Like,
there was no investigation done on that shit.
I think we should probably have waited at least a couple weeks.
And, I mean, even Charlie Kirk has told us through the vessel of Candace Owens what happened, so I don't think we need anything more than that.
As we all know,
that's
a great medium, Candace Owens.
That on its own would be enough for me, I think, personally. I don't know who we need to actually... The other stuff is still, maybe.
Yeah, but
Candace Owens, that's...
Can't deny.
You cannot deny that.
Undeniable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's true.
I think it's true.
So, going to other undeniable facts that have been lost.
Yes.
Okay, we'll start on this one because it's right there. I wasn't going to start on that one, but we will. The lost years of Jesus Christ.
I've talked about a couple of these before as well.
Yeah, see, this is interesting because I've heard this before. Yeah, we spoke about this briefly, I think, before too. Okay, so let me read what's there. Many scholars and historians agree that Jesus Christ was a real person. I agree with that too, from what I've seen.
From what we've seen, there was at least someone who was of this description mentioned in historical terms.
Yes. Yeah. I tell you what, actually, do you want to just quickly finish that while I go and just turn the fire off?
But for some reason, there's a big gap basically between the ages of 4 and 12. The ages of 12 and 29. 4 to 12, you've got a lot of information. 12 to 29, suddenly it just disappears and there's no mention of anything at all. And those are referred to by a variety of names. One of them is the silent years. So lots of different theories on what this is. But there's some believe he was like going to Britain. Others say he went to India. I think the Mormons said that Jesus in his time off went to America and talked to the Native Americans, and it turned out they were a lost tribe of Israel. So, maybe Scientology isn't the most batshit thing out there. It's a lie. Scientology definitely the most batshit thing out there, but that's not the point.
Scientology, I've watched a lot of Scientology stuff today, weirdly. We'll chat about that again.
But anyway, some believe he was in Britain and some believe he was India, right? That's the missing years of Jesus, right? Apparently, the Mormons think that Jesus went to America.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
And preached to the Native Americans because the Native Americans were a lost tribe of Israel.
Oh, so that's what they believe.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
To be fair, I mean, doesn't that make as much sense as Jesus making his way over to Britain?
100%. Well,
Like-
it's further. It's more difficult to get to, but still, it's just as ridiculous. It's way more difficult to get to America at that time than it is to get to Britain.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
still stupid.
Oh, yeah, thinking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, considering there's also, I saw as well earlier, there's also, he was referred to in one of the things as the carpenter, and another one as the son of the carpenter. So a lot of people think he was just in a city learning how to carpenter with his dad.
He was an apprentice.
Yeah, which, you know what? It's probably the more realistic thing.
Sounds right.
I mean, he might have done some stuff.
But also, like, the thing is, the
It doesn't mean anything, though. Just because somebody called him a carpenter, though, at the same time, so just say,
Yeah.
forget it. Doesn't actually mean a damn thing either.
No.
It means nothing. He could have been anywhere doing it. Who knows? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, as I say, there's things in like the Dead Sea Scrolls as well,
Yeah.
which mention like things that Jesus did, and that's where I mentioned a while ago. There was one where Jesus tamed the dragons.
No, Dead Sea Scrolls was before Jesus.
Oh, sorry, not Dead Sea Scrolls. The stuff after that, whichever it is. There's missing ones about Jesus.
Yeah, there's
and
there's
one of
missing.
them, he literally tames
that
dragons. He does a how to tame your dragon.
Yeah, he does. Wow, okay. Going from that, actually, because like we said, this is the kind of thing that's going to make me think of all the things. Let me show you something, actually, I can't show you the video because it's a BBC one, actually, so I can't show you the video.
Okay.
No, it's not a
Admittedly,
BBC
that-
one. It's not a BBC one, sorry. No,
Okay.
got it wrong. But apparently, I mean, I didn't know that this was true, but just so you're aware, dragons are now real.
What?
Dragons are real.
Go on then.
Okay?
Prove it.
Like you don't believe?
Prove it, you motherfucker. I don't
You gotta
believe
prove that
shit
shit.
till I see it with my own eyes, bitch.
Okay, well, in that case, boy, I won't.
Get
prove
a
it
dragon
to you.
in here, motherfucker. Get him in here right now.
I'm not going to lie, this won't necessarily prove it, but it'll explain it better than what I can remember.
Okay.
Is it on here?
Sometimes you get these.
Yeah, wait.
Bear Grylls
I'll
exposed.
So just good here. Sort of in the same way you get snow bridges over crevasses, but you've got to be really, really careful crossing these.
This is just,
Just to-
I'm not going to show you, this is boring. It's just him walking over that, and then somebody else walks over it and shows that there's a thing right here. Where
Well, they're not going to let him die. Oh.
that is the kind of thing, yeah.
Huh? I don't get it.
Mm,
And there's the road over there too.
Wait.
Let me find the right one.
This is the only country in the world that is
Okay, go away.
it's just auto playing shorts.
They found a real dragon skeleton.
Scientists in China have
What?
uncovered a newly discovered dragon fossil dating back 240 million years.
Dragons confirmed real. But if you bag it, China's where they had a lot
What?
of
No,
dragons.
that can't be. That's got to be
Everything
AI.
is what? Dragons. Lucky dragon, red dragon. Look. This is real. 240 million year old fossil of a dragon.
This is it. It would have been 5 meters long. That's 16 feet. This neck was longer than its body and tail combined. And the researchers say it probably evolved to be that long because it helped the creature to hunt.
Like the scientific name is the Dinophilosaurus.
Dinocephalosaurus. Cephalosaurus. Dinocephalosaurus.
Oh, this ain't gonna fucking work, man. This is not gonna work.
Dinocephalosaurus.
Dino.
Cephalosaurus.
Sure. Did I get that, man?
Yeah. PH. Cephalosaurus. There it is.
Something else was. Oh, no, it might be Alice. Oh, this. Okay. A 240 million old marine reptile fossil nicknamed the Chinese dragon.
Right,
16
yeah.
foot 5 meter length.
So
and
it's not
extremely
a
long,
fucking
snake-like
dragon,
neck.
it's a fucking
No.
sea reptile.
The Triassic period creature possessed 32 distinct neck vertebrae and flipper-like limbs.
Oh, so it was probably
God's sake.
it was probably a predecessor to a snake then. So it still had limbs, but
It
they were sort
sounds-
of retreating back.
Yeah, it sounds like the basic look of the Loch Ness.
Does a bit, doesn't it?
How you always like what's
Yeah.
that? Plesiosaurus, something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Well, that's not in any manner what he
That no,
implied that to be at all. Oh, yeah, it's a dragon. No,
no.
it doesn't fly.
No.
It's a water
Doesn't fly.
dragon.
It doesn't certainly doesn't breathe fire. It's underwater.
I thought they made it like
Um,
it had wings in that bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So
No, not fantastic.
Jesus probably didn't fight that either. I will say.
Yeah, probably not. He didn't fight it. He tamed it.
By fighting it. How else are you gonna make a dragon respect you?
Yeah.
Other than swim with it, I guess. Swim with it. There you go. Actually, yeah, we figured it out.
Swim with it, bathe it a little bit.
Is it but so is he like the Is he like along the lines of the Saint? Maybe he did come over to England and he taught that dude that fought the St. George.
St. George.
Yeah, he taught.
He was
St. George.
quite a long time afterwards, old St. George.
He came back.
Yeah, I've told you a few times, like I copyright Nathan Parrish again, by the way. It's definitely how it works.
100%.
But I wanted to make a Dark Souls style game where you play as St. George, and what you're sort of climbing through this fortress, and there's a cult of the dragon, right? So you're like fighting loads of members of the cult of the dragon on the way through. There's different types of them. You go through this sprawling fortress, but the boss fights are exclusively the dragon. So you fight him once, and then you fight him in a different area. And each time it changes up, and he's getting more damaged and more angry, or sort of having to fight you in different ways.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've heard that game, seen versions of that game, about the dragon aspect.
Yeah.
But every night game now just looks the same to me.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I'd like to sort of lean into, because did you know that St. George was Greek?
Huh?
He was
We steal so much shit.
He was a Greek Roman soldier. So he came from Greece in the while it was part of the Roman Empire, essentially, and was sort of like going around there, and that's where he came from. So I'd like to have a guy in like proper, like traditional, like Greek Roman armor, essentially, rather than all that kind of shit.
No one will appreciate this, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, but all of the dragon
one.
guys would be wearing like fucking, dragon scales as armor and stuff like that instead. But like mostly like just wearing sort of like barbarian shit.
No one will appreciate this level of like, putting it. Well, no, don't get me wrong. Some people will.
And also, I think
not enough to make it probably.
But I think it would give it a different flavour, because it wouldn't be this knight in shining armour which everyone sees him as. It would be this accurate thing of like this like worn down, beaten up Greek soldier who's just sort of seen enough of the fucking like the war, and he's finally got somewhere he thought he was gonna get to relax, and there's a fucking dragon.
Medieval Die Hard.
Yeah. And literally, he's climbing up a tower for the entire thing, like a giant fortress tower. It's medieval Die Hard.
Just take a shoot halfway through. Sorted.
Yeah. It's a great idea, isn't it? Yeah. And the dragon will be killed at the top and fall at the bottom. He's doing a fucking.
Oh, it's King Kong now.
No. It's a Hans Gruber, mate.
Oh, okay.
He falls off like.
If you did that, you would literally, if you're going to do that, you would have to make it so the arm got really long as he fell.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
What's the point, yeah.
Right, next slide, thing that's been gone the time is one that I find quite interesting.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan's tomb.
The great
This goddamn fella.
Khan.
I know we spoke about this recently, I'm sure we did, but this dude's a goddamn crazy head.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, something that, did it say on here? No, it doesn't. But it's like, wasn't it 1 in like 10 people are supposed to be related to him now?
Yeah.
1 in 2
Dude,
over there or something. Yeah. He did a hell of a lot of that. A lot of killing, but arguably more fucking. Yeah.
He was, if anything, a greater lover than he was a fighter, and he fought a lot.
I don't know. I could reckon his banging style was probably very similar to his fighting style. I can't imagine Genghis Khan. But then again, really dominant people are very submissive in sex.
Sometimes, yeah.
Maybe he was like forcibly making them dominate him.
But also, like he was also he was into sort of being quite intellectual and shit as well, in his own way.
That's what the books say.
Yeah.
He didn't do a lot of the strategies. He was very smart in his own way, because he
Well, he got the right people, and that's what fucking Elon Musk did.
Because he was the only one anywhere near that time, and from long time after, that like would actually whoever did the best
they would get the promotion.
Yeah.
It was a meritocracy.
Yeah. Rather than rich people are at the top.
Yeah. No, you prove that you're a better military leader than the other guy, then you're now his boss. Done.
Elon Musk don't do that, man. He wouldn't give me a job. He only want people with poxy PhDs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to help build a rocket, is it?
Yeah. Well,
you're telling me that this is... I mean, sure, parts of it, sure.
Yeah, right? But you need a media team. Hey, Elon.
What about just somebody to paint it?
I'd do
You
that.
don't need a scientist to paint it.
I'd fucking do
They
that.
let Mr. Beast put a panel in. I could put a panel in better.
No,
than Mr.
apparently,
Beast.
like the working times at fucking SpaceX are brutal.
That's probably but I'm sure they give you some kind of ecstasy or something. They're not
Oh,
ecstasy.
I'm sure there's meth involved.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just a little bit of.
You just gotta be the right kind of person to work there. That's all.
Yeah.
You just.
You just every time you're getting a bit tired, you just walk up to Elon. It's like, Elon, do you have one of those little pet pills? He's like, yeah, have one of these.
I know, Elon. They got vending machines and shit everywhere.
Yeah, vending machine.
Sorry,
Yeah.
doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, I would get them mixed up.
Yeah.
I would get them words mixed up in my
they're
head.
actually vending machines, but like every time you get a Coca-Cola, it drops out a pill next to it. It's like, you know what you're doing.
I'd have to get through so many Coca-Colas though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That would be one issue there.
Yeah.
Too much sugar intake, man. You couldn't do it.
No,
I don't want to have so much sugar.
I don't want
just
to
for
be
drugs.
unhealthy.
Yeah, exactly, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but to be fair, drugs are a hell of a lot more healthy than freaking.
Sugar's
A lot of
fucking
drugs.
terrible for you.
Uh-huh.
Sugar is legitimately one of the worst things for you, refined sugar.
Mm.
You're never in nature ever supposed to come across that much sugar in one small contained area. I love it though.
Unless, you know,
So
you-
good.
unless you consider me.
Yeah. Wow. That's right.
Hey.
That's right. Sweet as candy. So cold.
Dropping the lighter, because I'm that smooth, baby.
So, why are you dropping lighters?
But this is... Oh, sorry, I forgot my point for Genghis Khan, though. Getting even sexier with him.
Yeah.
What makes it even cooler if you're a Mongolian legend? You make it so that, I want to be buried with the richest of riches, and then I want to have a load of fucking posh-ass people, some great generals of mine, not all of them,
Oh, I know
come
this. I
down,
do know this one. Yeah.
observe me as I'm being buried,
Yeah.
and then kill them all,
Yeah.
so that nobody knows where I'm buried, and then the people that killed them,
I'm
the
gonna
soldiers
get
that
killed
killed
by
them,
a group of
will
other
get
guys.
killed by another group of soldiers
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah. So that no one.
Well, really, literally just... Well, there must have been a train of them, really.
Who the
But it
fuck-
worked. It worked,
Yeah.
though.
Who the fuck RSVPs to this shit? Like, I'm
I got
sorry,
a feeling
dude.
the end might have been
I'm a
left
bit
out.
busy.
I have a feeling the end might have been left out,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
And again, maybe not. Maybe because it would have been an honour.
And that's the thing. A lot of, I think, according to some people, it's like, yeah, no, it was considered an honour to be there. So
Oh,
they,
100%.
and also, like, they all thought they were going to be going into the next
Yeah,
life
yeah,
alongside the great Genghis Khan.
And probably that would, give,
Oh, that's an
honour
immediate.
and
That's an immediate, like, green pass.
honour karma to the
Yeah.
family left the back as well, future
yeah.
family.
Yeah,
Definitely. I reckon that's 100% probably what it is.
definitely.
Definitely the soldiers too.
Yeah, the soldiers
Wanting
would
to
have
be
just
there.
been 100% into it. They were like, they were mad.
Well,
into
it's like we get it now. Like we
they
said
were
with
a
the army.
warrior culture.
With the armies now, drilled into you. Your mind fucked.
I mean, you
that's
just
even
gotta-
worse. That's from birth.
I know
normally.
it's a different sort of thing, but you got to look at like Japan as well. Like these motherfuckers were willing to I dishonored my family. Sorry, kill myself.
Oh, Bukaki.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
That's a very different thing. You must commit the bukkake.
That's how I.
No, oh God, no.
Oh, I'd want to go, man. I've seen just lady Bukakis too. Squirted
It's
to
definitely
death.
lady bukkakes, but like if it's going to be
Squirted
a
to death.
punishment for anyone.
If I was gonna go in any way, drowning in
You have a choice. You can choose the honorable path, a bukkake, or the other honorable path, a seppuku. Do you want to kill yourself or take the jizz?
I think it is just.
You are very honorable.
What? Oh God, we've lost Nate for a moment now. Here he comes back. Don't worry. We need to get one of those. You know when he comes up, like with that music, like dum, da dum, da dum. Like the elevator, like we will be back in a moment.
If my career gets big at all in the future, there's so many people who will rip that segment out and be like,
Which
this
bit?
racist motherfucker.
Wait, what did you
doing
say?
a fucking racist Japanese impression.
I didn't hear an impression, did you?
I did the whole Japanese impression, mate.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I think you did. I just forgot
I
what
very
we
much
were talking
did. But I will stand by this. You can put this in the clip as well.
about.
It is not racist to do an impression of someone if that's what they sound
That's what I
like.
would get. I didn't hear no racist impression.
Yeah. No.
It wasn't as good as that, I'll admit. Don't get me wrong. It
That
wasn't
was
on the level of
perfect.
mine.
I mean,
but-
don't get me wrong. You encapsulated an entire culture with just one.
he had to say a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, no words
It's
needed.
fantastic.
Oh. That should be my new character, you know, a Chinese, Japanese Mr. Bean.
Drops a katana, goes through the fucking paper floor.
That's really stereotypical. I'm sorry, that's too far.
He's in a geisha hut. What can I say?
I just can't afford the pops, that's all. That's my excuse. Because it's too stereotypical. So why is this obviously extremely Japanese person, because it's so perfectly sounding,
Yeah.
man living in England apparently? I'm like, no, he just had a lot of English sent to his house. It's in Japan. If he took you outside out the window, you'd see full Japan.
Yeah.
But he's not going to do that because he's agoraphobic.
No. Exactly. Well.
But that's the right word. Yeah, so nobody knows where Genghis Khan's tomb is to this day. Not a clue. They have an idea, they think, that it's somewhere in a giant area. Cool.
Well, fantastic.
But Mongolia won't let them go and look.
Mongolia's fucking huge as well.
Is it?
Yeah. It's fucking massive.
I just thought it was one of the only thing I know about Mongolia is Mongolian lamb. I had that once and it wasn't nice, so I wasn't sure how big Mongolia was.
Hang on.
Based purely on that.
Oh, well.
It was in a really bad buffet as well. So probably shouldn't base it.
Probably shouldn't judge it on that. No.
Probably-
There was a Chinese buffet in Redditch for a while that did all you can eat Chinese, but they cooked it in front of you.
If anyone doesn't know where Reddit is, it's outside of like
Just outside of
UK. It's
Birmingham.
basically just imagine Alabama of England.
Yes, definitely. Yes, 100%. Yes, that was a very good way of describing it. In fact, I was working on a bit recently where I was basically talking about, there's Birmingham in the UK. There's also
I'm
Birmingham.
aware.
There's also Birmingham's in America.
Yep.
Do you want to know where? Texas, Alabama, Kansas.
I didn't know there was one in Texas.
Yeah, Texas, Birmingham, Texas.
Well, I didn't know
There's
that
there's Birminghams all over America, mostly in the southern states.
There's all just.
You know what that suggests, though, don't you? A bunch of motherfuckers from Birmingham went over in boats and became the first motherfucking rednecks. You are the OG rednecks. And it tracks. Look at the way Birmingham people live their lives.
True. We are very. There is a lot of white trash in Birmingham. Like we do a lot of white trash here.
Yeah.
I've grown up in a lot of it.
It tracks, dude, right? I'm working on that bit. I've got to find a way to do it, but I'm on that bit, man. I'm on that
Point
bit.
that, yeah, because there's so many.
There's so many little combinations that I can do.
No, I just mean there's so many as well, though. Like English cities that are in America too.
Oh yeah,
Like Gore.
I didn't even fucking think.
Oh, there's
about
loads.
that.
Most of
I
them.
didn't think about that. There's so many things
There's
you can do with that.
There's a York, obviously.
Yeah.
There's I know, just fucking. There's a Leicester. There's I've seen a Lancashire. I've seen.
There's a London as well.
There's a London. Seen most of them.
Yeah.
Like you
There's
just.
Paris, Texas. That's what.
Yeah. Some of them are tiny as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think there must be a lot in Texas from the sound of it.
Yeah, there's loads in Texas. Texas is fucking huge.
Texas is. I have heard you could apparently fit all of the world's population in Texas.
Dang.
But I have also heard the Santa was true, so.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Farmers Almanac formula. Going back, getting to the modern world a bit more now.
Farmers Almanac.
Do you not know what the Farmers Almanac is? Almanac.
I know what an almanac is, and I'm guessing it's something that a farmer would use to get information on how to farm.
No, yes. Okay, so what is an almanac normally? Because I've only ever heard of an almanac as in NIST and Back to the Future.
I think it's like a compendium of information.
That makes sense from both.
Like it's almost like I think it's like newspaper clippings and things like that can be in an almanac as well.
Well, the Farmers Almanac, it's been annually published since 1818.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's obviously doing something right. Basically, it makes long-term weather predictions in North America. It'll do it over like a couple of years, over the next couple of years, and it has about 50% accuracy.
That's guessing.
Over 2 years, and it gets at least 50% right each time.
Yeah, but that's still
What?
guessing.
That's extremely good guessing considering it's a better accuracy than like
I suppose you're right. 'Cause
than
in
the
my
weekly
head-
news, the
in
weekly
my
weather.
head, I
Sorry,
was
it's better
literally thinking,
accuracy.
like it's sunshine or it's
In
raining.
2 years,
In my head, I was thinking it's sunshine or it's
You fucking
raining. There's
idiot.
usually quite a lot
it's
more.
sunshine, all right. Yeah, that's it. That's the only weather we have.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah, sunshine.
No
and
numbers
raining.
involved at all. No levels of them.
Mm-mm.
There are no spectrums whatsoever.
No.
Sorry.
We live in a simulation, and therefore the rain is either on or off.
Exactly.
It's like GTA 3.
Sorry, all you Fuck, I can't think what we are. Can't think of the word. It doesn't matter.
Primates?
They're not that.
People?
The spectrum people. What's the spectrum?
There's so many spectrums. Autistic?
They're autistic spectrum people. That's it. Yeah, that one. Sorry, no spectrums for you
Yeah.
because we just got sunny or not
That's true.
or rain. Well, sun and rain was it?
Sun and rain.
Sun and rain. Sorry, snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but so like you're 2 years ahead, and and up to like 50% accuracy and above, and that depending on the year, obviously. But 2 years ahead, that's crazy considering how shit the normal weather is on the news for like a
Yeah.
week, the next day sometimes, how bad they get it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, almost nothing about the making of the almanac or how they forecast this is known.
What?
Almost nothing. The forecaster is kept secret, and the almanac itself has never revealed how it makes its predictions. The formula is reportedly kept inside an impenetrable box, and the world is just left wondering how the heck do they do this. They have let out little bits of it. That it's to do with suns. Let me get it up because you'll probably be better with knowing the actual terms.
Right. This is weird.
Cool, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
You be, just so you know, Nathan's been driving a lot today.
Yeah.
There you go, I keep forgetting which camera on.
4 hours of driving.
And after
2 hours.
you got more. Yeah, so you got more after.
Yep.
The Farmers Almanac. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Based on planetary position, sunspot activity, and lunar tidal action, and a bunch of other things too. They're just like the 3 things they've kind of said.
That's quite impressive.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Considering they give it for the next few years and they get like 50% rough accuracy,
That is very interesting.
with 50% at the time, it's right. Not just, it's kind of near, it's right. Just, yeah. Farmers swear by, this is obviously only in America though, we don't have that over here.
Yeah. Is there a dude who can see into the future?
Fucking could be. The formula is kept in a black box and is not based on satellite tracking, weather law, or computer models. Caleb Weatherby is used to protect this. Okay, nice. The Farmers Almanac claims 80% accuracy. Their independent studies suggest it's closer to 50 to 52%, often attributed to chance or broad subject phrasing. Chance is stupid.
Yeah.
And they're not just being like, it got kind of sunny on that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. It might be wet.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was that, then it wouldn't be freaking have been around since 18.
No, exactly.
And actually be used by people that need to know this
If
shit.
there's farmers using this shit on
Yeah,
the reg and it's
yeah.
helping them, then there's something to it,
Exactly.
bitches.
You know what? That's an interesting question, actually, though. How many farmers
Use the
actually use the... I shouldn't perform, actually. Oh, there's not going to be a form here, that's... This is a good question completely. It's like I can't ask how it's worked out still. Okay, how many farmers actually... okay, how many use the Farmers Almanac? Are popular with millions of readers. Very few, if any, modern commercial farmers actually rely on it for daily operations. Modern agriculture has shifted to high-tech, data-driven, short-term weather forecasting. Long grid predictions that have scientific accuracy, often showing... 50% is better than some of the fucking stuff you get.
I mean, especially in the UK.
Yeah, is that just because people just believe that kind of stuff less and less nowadays, old wives' tale and all that, you know what I mean? That doesn't necessarily mean it's not good still.
Yeah.
Might mean it's not good, I don't know.
I mean, if everything goes fucking down, you best be fucking sure that all the people are going to be reading the fucking Farmers Almanac.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's still being done.
Yeah.
Cockroaches and the Farmers Almanac
Yeah.
are the only thing left.
Yeah. Cockroaches got to learn how to farm shit now.
Oh,
They're going to be
to be
taking
fair.
over.
Yeah, and the
There's going to be
chimps can help them.
cockroach people next. It's going to be brilliant.
Ah,
Cockroach Jesus was a legend.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, and he will be a legend.
He will be.
more
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It was and will be.
Was and will be.
I think Cockroach Jesus, to me, lives.
This
and
planet's been
will
around for
live.
billions of years. Like, it's been going in and out of cockroach Jesuses for a while.
That's what I think. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see. Yeah, all roads lead to Cockroach Jesus.
Eventually,
for me.
yeah.
The world's greatest card trick.
Yeah.
This has been lost to time.
Yeah.
Nobody's been able to work it. I thought this was cool. I was like, yeah, a magic trick.
I love me some fucking Penn and Teller Fool Us. That
Yeah,
shit's great.
Even they have been unable. No one has been able to recreate this trick. So there was David Berklass was a mentalist and magician who gained notoriety in the 50s, particularly for his iconic trick known as the burglar's effect, or however you say his goddamn weird name. For this deceptively simple feat, he would just get a deck of cards, and he would ask the spectator to name any playing card. Another person would then pick a random number from 1 to 52, and by the time the cards were dealt, the card that was picked would be in the position the other person picked. He never told anyone and took it to his grave how it was done, because he said it was not something that could be taught. Which means he was also Jesus. Was another Jesus.
Yeah.
We have multiple Jesuses in this story.
teach you it because to use it, you'd have to be able to transmit matter through other matter. And I don't want to tell you to do that because I'm an alien Jesus.
Oh, I didn't realise he only actually died in 2023, sorry.
Oh.
I just assumed when I'd read this that he died earlier.
Yeah.
The COVID
Is there any footage of it?
Yeah, there must be.
Find the Burglass effect, bro. I want to be astounded.
Well, I mean, they kind of told you what happens, to be fair.
Yeah, but I want to see it.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see. I mean, it's surprising that I've never heard of this fella before.
Yeah. Because the thing about, like, magic for me especially is you need to sort of see the situation he's doing it in to see how impressive it is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's this fella.
That can't be him.
No, that's not him. That's Alistair something.
Yeah, that's Alistair McGowan.
Let's see. Maybe he's trying to do it, or maybe he's just there as well, or something. We'll find out.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. A card trick revealed. Sure. I'm sure this random fellow online has managed to do it.
There we go.
What?
Burglass performs. Oh no, think of a card. Yeah, think of a card.
That's right. Okay. Oh, I don't think I put the thingy on. 1 second.
Oh, yes. And put the old copyright thing on top.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, just in case. There you go. Enough.
In the hand, you look through the cards that you take a one. Just take the cards, look,
Right, so he's giving cards.
and remember the one that you want, okay? Now, there's no way I can possibly find the card he's thinking of. 'cause
He's saying he can't find a card.
thinking of one. He changed his mind twice. He said no.
What, changed his mind twice?
That's why I think. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put the cards on the table. What card were you thinking of? Five of clubs. Five of clubs. Would you look at the top card now? What is that one? Show it to the audience.
Fuck me. Okay. There we go. So we've seen it demonstrated. We know the way he was doing it.
No, that wasn't the right one.
Oh, thinking of a card with a spread.
Yeah, no, this isn't the right thing still, though.
I'm going to hand the cards to my volunteer.
Do what he says.
Be Richard, and ask him to look through the cards like that and think of any card on the way. So don't make up your mind beforehand. Just take the card.
It's on the right one. This isn't the right trick, though.
Right, okay.
Hold on. Let's have a look, see what happens with this.
I don't like Alistair McGowan.
Hopefully it's not him.
I think this is also BBC, so.
No, I think it's probably Channel 4. Yeah, but it's for us to here in no version of ACAN seems to be able to match the cards are on view before the effect starts. A spectator freely names any card. They are not astute. They can freely choose any of the 52 cards, no restrictions. Another spectator freely names any number between 1 and 52, once again not astute and have free choice. For a third spectator is invited to count down to the chosen number. The performer does not touch the cards. You will now see two performers of the burglar's effect in different environments. So this is people that have done it, but from the sound of it though, it'd be like...
Oh, Parkinson is
not,
BBC.
Yeah, not done it properly then on something. Like, someone's like they're saying this is why... Okay, why are we not able to find this?
I know.
Just say performing a trick.
Hmm.
Any card number?
I think we're spending too much time.
Yeah,
on
we
this.
are,
Let's move on.
So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. No, you know, we learned how it happened.
Yeah, we know the concept is to have these people look at the deck of cards and multiple levels to it.
Yeah, no, he just died, took it with him, and as far as I knew, nobody's been able to recreate it. That kind of implied people had been able to.
Or
We
at
also
least we're
kind of
trying
implied not.
to. I mean, I
Nia,
suppose
Nia.
there's got to be multiple techniques to do these sorts of things as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you can tell when like Penn and Teller are doing their shit that there's like a lot of levels to what they're doing. So the
That's kind of-
misdirection must be a huge part of it, and yeah.
Yeah, like he must, like before he put it down, have done something. But I
It was like
you-
Darren Brown. Normally, Darren Brown talks about. Sorry to interrupt,
No,
you,
no.
but he always talks about having people like making people choose the card he wants more
Yeah.
than it going the other way.
Yeah, probably more of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'd think.
Yeah,
Cause you look at some tricks there, man, and you like to be able to think you could figure it out, but sometimes it's just I don't know how someone could do that.
Yeah.
I see on British Got Talent sometimes, and it's just like yeah.
I mean,
'Cause that's back on now.
Penn and Teller's Fool Us was still the best for that stuff. Some of the magic tricks on that were fucking mind bending.
Yeah.
And then there's Penn and Teller just sitting there going like, just having a little chat. And sometimes they'd walk up and go, we think we know what it is. Let's go over there. And they sort of sit there and have a little whisper. It's like, yeah, we knew what it was. We knew what it was.
Yeah.
Well, then there's the other one where it goes, how the fuck did you do that?
Pretty much how I pretty on to see most things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's the magic trick that has disappeared to time. Copper scroll treasure. This is something you mentioned actually. The Dead Sea Scrolls. One of the manuscripts was different from the others in the Dead Sea Scrolls. Inscribed on copper plates instead of parchment and papyrus. The unique document referred to as the Copper Scroll not only differed in its material but also in its content. It's an ancient treasure map listing 64 locations of buried jewels and gold. Unfortunately, the map is outdated by about 2,000 years and nobody has been able to find a single piece. Probably just gone already, to be fair.
Yeah.
If you've had treasures put somewhere for that long, it's probably just been found
Yeah.
already, more than likely.
Also, if it
They
is
need to
actually
include
made
that
of
one.
copper, it's way gone.
It's what?
If it is actually made of copper and not just called the Copper Scroll, it's definitely gone.
Oh, you reckon? That
Oh, 100%, it would have been eroded.
No. They've got everything from the scroll. It's just the locations that it revealed. They haven't found any of the treasure that was left, apparently. And
So
lastly-
some scurvy dog found himself a treasure map beforehand. Probably someone working for the British Museum.
Probably.
Yeah,
Or Smithsonian.
could be.
They don't have to answer to any rules, you know. There's been like so many museums, I'm sure, like in America and just all over, that have been like forced to give back loads of stuff. And other stuff too, there's like loads of extra rules they've been forced to do. But basically, Smithsonian are just exempt from all of
It's
them.
like, no.
No real explanation or anything, they're just exempt.
Yeah.
The stuff that they must have in there from the sounds of it, man. It must be. That would be an amazing. Like, if a nuke ever goes up and just everyone else gets raptured and taken to heaven because, I don't know, Scientology was real and I was the only one that didn't buy it. I don't know. Then I want to go and check that out. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Find myself a
I
teleporter.
saw the Natural History Museum in New York. That was great. That was fucking brilliant.
I would like to see that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, I got one more of these.
It's right next to Central Park as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Central Park's fantastic.
That'd be cool, man. Go to the History Museum and then get robbed. I'll be down for that.
No, Central Park's lovely during the day.
Well, I mean, when
Oh,
you
we'd
went-
never go in it during the fucking.
Maybe when you went, though, but it's different now. You just got the homeless crackheads everywhere from what I've heard.
Yeah, that's a good
All time of the day.
Because I went just before COVID when it was like.
Oh, so that's not too. Yeah, I think it's got worse since then. But it might have been.
100%.
You know,
It was lovely.
I thought you'd went earlier.
New
than
York
that.
was fucking awesome, dude.
I thought
It
you
was
went before
so cool.
Uh,
Oh man, I want to go back to New York and do a load of fucking stand-up sets. It's so fucking hard, man.
Okay, we can talk about that next time. One more of these.
All right.
Did you watch Game of Thrones, didn't you?
Yes.
You remember when they talked about what was it called? Dragon's fire?
Yeah.
Something like that? That crazy ass fire.
The
that
green
came,
fire.
Yeah. That came from this. Have you ever heard of
Greek
fire?
fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The recipe for Greek fire.
We have no idea how they made it.
No.
But it is terrifying.
It was known as a formidable tool that somehow eluded a concrete definition, with some referring to it as a liquid fire that could never be extinguished by water. I thought about this so much when I was reading this before. I was like, well, I'm sure if you got it and it was on fire and you somehow managed to keep water on top of it constantly, like a fish tank just over it, that would put it out.
Not unless it's got its own oxygen
Floating at the
source in the
top.
compound.
I don't care.
There are compounds that you can make that will carry its own oxygen.
Oh yeah, they must. It's crazy how they had this thing, and because though, I mean, even the fact that yes, the secret was lost, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But you'd think with everything nowadays, they'd be able to recreate this,
Yeah.
assuming it was real.
Yeah.
Because it just may have never been real. Let's be honest.
It could not.
They may have been
But there's a lot of mentions of it across multiple different texts.
by the victors normally.
Yeah.
The victors win the war, which
Yeah.
would have been the Greeks.
Yeah.
Exactly. But then again, I'm sure other people. I'm sure the other side survived probably talked about this weapon too.
Yeah.
Like it's not just from the winner side that were like, yeah, we had this amazing weapon.
Yeah.
You just didn't see it. No, we
Yeah.
we can't do it now. The plans have been lost. You know.
It was awesome though.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Should have fucking seen it.
Yeah.
Whoa, it was cool.
We're gonna recreate it in 50 years, but if we can't do it, and that's not doesn't mean that it was a lie the first time. It just means
No. Charlie saw it as well, didn't you, Charlie? Charlie. Yeah, Charlie saw it.
we could either be describing this or the moon landing actually at the same time.
Yeah. Fair.
Even though I believe in the moon landing, but yeah, we know the basic stuff about that, though. By the Fourth Crusade, the Eastern Roman Empire had lost the recipe, and it was ultimately annihilated in the subsequent centuries. Though historians and chemists have tried to recreate the recipe, they have never been successful.
Yeah, apparently it's very hard.
Yeah, well, I would say so. I would say so.
I mean, it could
At the moment.
The other things that can do this sort of stuff is like radioactive shit could do it, but that's probably not great.
Well, I mean, but surely you'd be wanting to recreate it how they would have done it, but maybe they had. Who knows, though? For all we know, it could have been. It could have just been some oil pouring out of Freddy the alien's craft that he had. You know, he was just like, "Just don't put me in the books. I will give you. I will help you. Just don't put me in the books."
Yeah.
Keep the like,
books.
Yeah, the books. Every now and then they mentioned it, but it was just Frederick, that warrior that you always hear about.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's there.
Maybe it was white phosphorus.
Maybe. Although
That would definitely stay lit underwater.
it's not really fire though, is it? It's like more of like a shiny kind of like.
It's like little darts of little dots of like incredibly burning hot rocks essentially.
Yeah, you like when you see kind of like pouring out and
Yeah.
Nah. But then again, it's pouring though.
Yeah.
Like they kind of say. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or it could be some kind of phosphorus in general.
I just think it
Could be like a natural phosphorus that only existed back then, and they used so much of it died.
could be a natural kind of bullshit.
Could be a natural kind of bullshit.
That
Natural
got
kind
used
of
too much.
bullshit.
we can make some natural kind of bullshit. You can eat some
Natural
chicken
kind
wings.
of bullshit. Mhm.
You can make some good bullshit.
Yeah.
Some chicken wings and spicy milk.
What, for a bull? That would be bullshit. That would...
No, I meant for you. I just meant, I don't know. I just assumed that you'd probably have smellier booze than me.
I do have
I don't
quite
know why.
stanky shit.
Well, I mean, you say that though. Everyone likes to swallow their own ones.
Oh no, I sometimes do a shit that I don't like.
Oh no, I never get that.
Oh yeah,
like,
mate. I've done some that I'm like, what? That doesn't smell like my shit. Genuinely, I've done shits before. I was like, that smells like a dog shit in my fucking toilet. That's bizarre. I've done other shits where it's like, why does that smell like fucking grass? I've got one that's the worst. That's called the wet meat shits. I don't know why, but it smells like a butcher's shop.
I like to find a butcher as well. Which is the
Not a
worst
good
part.
butcher's shop, mate. This is a butcher's shop like in the middle of Caracas.
It might be the best. To be honest, like sometimes with a lot of
The bad part of Caracas.
sometimes
And
like
the refrigerator's broken.
you know, like the bad, like if you had a chicken shop in the back part of Baracas, that might be nice. Like the cheap chicken places are nice.
Yeah.
You once again, you asked. Funny enough, we're talking about it ironically. We'll be the thing dealing with it, but it's kind of worth it, though, ain't it? I think it is sometimes. That's what worth the ring sting.
Oh, another little bit of news. Did you hear? Apparently,
Hmm.
something we talked about might be happening.
Sometimes you.
Oh, I mean, what's that?
Bronson might be getting out. They're
Oh,
talking
really?
about getting him out this year potentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
My dad told me, I wasn't aware of it.
I think we might have made a difference there. In that case.
Yeah, we got him. We got old Bronson.
We put it
out.
over the edge.
Yeah.
Our last few bits of views, they were like, yeah, you know what? These guys make a good point.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure my point through a lot of it was maybe we should just leave them there.
Yeah.
But still, it doesn't feel like it's legal to do because
It feels
he hasn't killed anyone.
No.
First of all, he has catch a lot of people.
he's hurt a lot of people.
Really hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Drove people to like probably maybe near to
definitely PTSD.
unaliving. Oh yeah.
Definitely
PTSD.
PTSD.
100%. Yeah, that's right. That one anyway from the Saints with the librarian or something like that. Anyway, it might have been librarian. It was some or guard or someone.
don't like him.
He tried to teach me grammar. I told him I knew me grammars already, and they'd be tipping topping. He just tried to mark me down.
Tell me what words I've said wrong.
I tore his gooch out.
I'm no threat to words.
He is definitely not a threat to words. When I look at Bronson, I
love words.
it's so hard because there's like multiple wrestlers at the moment called Bronson. So I keep Charles, that's it, Charlie. Oh, Charlie Bonnie. Charlie Bonds.
Charlie Bronson.
Oh,
Charles Bronson.
Would you like to see an amazing video I saw earlier that I'm like, yeah, that might be legitimate. Not Bigfoot, because it's not Bigfoot per se, but Bigfoot-esque by Peter Ape. I was like, damn, that's a good actual, like, serious video too.
What the fuck? The camera has gone.
Yeah.
I think it has run out of the battery. It has run out of the battery.
Actually, it looks about as cloudy as I
I
feel.
feel like I'm looking like I've lost a lot of weight at the moment. I'm quite happy.
You're looking smaller as well suddenly, like as in literal shorter. I think because you further back as well.
Am I just?
You always sit in a bad position as well.
I do.
That doesn't like. It will make it look like you're not losing as much weight too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if you can notice it through that too, then that's even better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you something when I was. Oh yeah, the cool video. Okay.
I like to get relaxed as well. That's the thing. It's like, why? I've got to sit here for 2 hours. I'm not going to sit at attention. I'm not a newsreader.
But
Start paying me newsreader money and I'll consider it.
see, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you sit how you want.
That's right, yeah.
Well, as long as you're clothed, that's the main thing.
Well. Fucking spoils my
I think
weekend.
I just ruined that for the audio people then, didn't I?
Yeah.
During a quiet evening hike, a man recorded what he believed was normal wild
Look,
activity.
'tis a moose.
But as he continued,
She's a moose.
the interaction he captured near a hillside cave raised serious
Hello, moose.
questions about what was actually living in the area.
Crap, my phone.
Such a lovely moose. Oh.
Amazing.
Is that AI?
I'm sure it is.
It's got to be AI.
I'm sure it is. Look at it. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Your dragon skeleton.
That's less believable than a dragon.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I saved it. I was like, hey, that's a beautiful piece of shit.
It's a lovely bit of fucking
Bullshit.
slop. Yeah.
I fell for it earlier. I was like, God damn it. I gave it a view. The only way I can make myself feel better about this is by giving it another view by tricking Nathan into watching it.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
To be fair, I quite enjoyed it. I mean, I immediately thought that's got to be AI. Like that's
Yeah, I don't know why.
that's such a fucking good shot. There's no way that's not AI. God damn.
Did you know there's a thing you can do with the Titanic?
Well, there's lots of things you can do with the Titanic.
No, there's not right now. What do you mean?
What?
Okay, so
If you're a
discuss that. You
fish-
tell me what you can. Well,
You can swim in it.
maybe like the
You
deep
can-
ass fish.
Yeah, you can chew some stuff off of its exterior, maybe a barnacle or two.
Can't be that many fish down there. It's got to be more like squiddy things and
Probably
stuff.
squiddy things, yeah.
Yeah. What did I often
Imagine
fish
being
to
a
do this?
squid
You get
that
deep ass
lives
fish.
in the captain's cabin on the Titanic. You just got all your little squid babies around you.
Oh yeah, because you know what? Funny enough, there's most likely going to be a hat somewhere there too.
Yeah.
So that he apparently went down with the ship, if you're going to believe it. If he didn't do an Epstein as well,
Yeah.
It could be there. Maybe, as far as I'm concerned, the octopus is definitely wearing it.
I
They're
think
smart
it should
enough.
be, yeah.
They're smart enough to understand what's going on. They're not going to be there just by chance. They made a choice.
There's a fucking deep sea fish just sort of bobbing past with its fucking glowing face.
They meant to open the door because I'm sure the door must have been shut. Because if he would have let himself go down,
How is that not a Pixar movie? A movie about all the fish that live in the corpse of the Titanic.
Oh yeah. Well, I was about to say because of all the death, but then again I just realised it's
already
Disney.
happened.
It's Disney as well. They
Yeah.
love death.
They love death.
They're all about that.
If it doesn't start with a death, it's not a good Disney movie.
I was so angry right now, because I had so many talking points I wanted to talk about, and I fucking forgot to send my fucking notes to myself.
I've got more talking points.
You can fucking go ahead, man.
Nah,
We go
alright.
all out, man. I can chat shit like this as long as we need to. But I can't find any
I've been
news bits that I
thinking
wanted
about
to chat about.
I've been thinking about the fucking pyramids again, right?
The what?
The pyramids.
Oh, wow.
I've got
I know
a
what that
theory,
noise was,
right?
but-
What if a pyramid is like a giant fucking rechargeable battery for a spaceship?
Yeah.
And like
I told you about the conductive
those
metal, didn't
yeah,
I?
that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking the other day, because like I was listening and Joe Rogan was talking about it again, and he was like, you literally can't get a scalpel blade between the bricks on the thing.
yeah.
That sounds like it's been made watertight. What else do you need to make watertight? A battery. We've seen these things in those scans, if they are true, that go down a long way, like underneath the surface. Those look like they could
the
be
old spiral
yeah.
thing. I mean,
What if they're capacitors?
well, that's what I think a lot of us were thinking
Yeah.
when we looked in the
And that
time.
means so therefore.
And when you add into the fact of, like you said, that superconductive metal or stone, sorry,
Yeah.
superconductive metal, stone that's in that I think what they call a queen chamber.
Yeah, exactly.
That like if it's pressed a load or something, it's superconductive, and the outside is the non-conductive or insulated material.
But that's what I was thinking as well. It makes more sense if you think about it, because like, what would you want to do if you were going to make a battery that had to sit there for potentially thousands and thousands and thousands of years without being used, and you can still come back and use it? You wouldn't want to make it out of fucking metal.
I don't,
because metal will erode and like oxidize very quickly.
I don't think it could in any way be working now. Still, I don't think like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
there's
my
a lot
theory.
of damage to it.
Yeah, that my theory would be potentially that the idea of it being so massive and so big and made out of these very like potentially low insular and low conductive materials might be because that somehow delays the effect of it losing the energy over time.
And I mean, you know what? I just thought as well that would might explain why Egypt is like, no, you cannot dig into this. I discovered it. You cannot dig into it.
I discovered this.
They
I
don't
discovered this.
Yeah, and you not dig. They want even less holes in there because in case it doesn't work when the alien people come back.
Yeah. Or what
I mean,
happens if you rupture the battery?
There is an issue already though, apparently, because the I think one of the big reasons they might be trying to stop people from looking down there and discovering assuming there's something they don't want discovered that might make the Egyptians not seem as cool on their own, maybe at the very least. Apparently the water basin underneath it all is like eroding all the shit away anyway, so there's a good chance in like 100 years it's too late. And I think that would still count for by where the pyramids are. But no, to be fair though, I don't know if what they were talking about was on the level of what is apparently under the pyramids though.
Right.
So that might not be as affected as the other thing.
Right.
So that might be cool still.
Yeah.
Because that was giant compared to any of the other stuff we've heard. So
yeah. But that's my theory. Is it's a fucking shit battery.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's some kind of power or a power station or some shit. And I mean, what else would they power though?
Yeah.
I mean, what else would need that much power that wouldn't be made of? Well, I mean, they didn't make it out of metal anyway, but it looks a bit.
But there's nothing on the planet you'd need that much power for.
Nothing's left now.
Unless they were doing the
Nothing's
Nikola
left now.
Tesla thing.
What?
Nikola Tesla. One of the things that he was
crazy by how he talks.
that's one. But like one of the things he was theorizing for a while is that you could get a limitless source of free energy by using the stratosphere as a battery.
Oh, so kind of pulling the power out.
Because as it gets bombarded by the sun,
with the power they're pulling
it
in.
literally creates a shitload of electrical energy in the sky. And if you can tap that, you can get shitloads of energy, and it won't even affect the ozone or anything, or because that energy is just getting dissipated anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you consider it is like, obviously I don't think that's so much now, but it's, I think it is, isn't it? It's like in line with the stuff, basically.
Yeah.
With different, like...
And they talked about if you
or
did
it
that...
was in line.
Like Nikola Tesla's theory is if you did that, you would have limitless, not only free energy, but wireless free energy. Just literally anything that needed power would be able to use that energy, and it would be abundant in the air.
Oh, it was just in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, you could potentially explain how they managed to use these, move these giant rocks and stuff, because they would have had something that was able to just pick up limitless amounts of energy. You don't need to worry about batteries anymore, because the energy is just free flowing through the fucking air.
It's weird, how they talk about this now, how it was built as if it's like just... I've heard them, a lot of the people talk about it now as if it's just, well, yeah, we just had sledges. I know it seems like, you know,
there's the
like
quote
crazy,
from Red
but,
Dwarf.
yeah, we just had them.
There's the quote from Red Dwarf where
whips.
Rimmer goes, "How did they make the pyramids?" And Lister goes, "They had whips, Rimmer. Massive, massive whips." And it's like, yeah, I get that that's part of it, but like...
That's the thing, as far as I'm concerned, it's like, I'm not even interested in how they got the stones there that much, because yeah, they could do it with enough manpower and whip, sure. You can't lift them, though. You can't fucking lift them.
No.
And any ramp that would have been constructed to do that would have been so long that it would have been like multiple times heavier than a fucking pyramid anyway. So it would have been even more impressive than the pyramid.
Yeah.
Same for any cranes, arguably. Well, probably not so much, but there must have been some mega... I don't know.
Honestly, like, I think the
Probably
thing that would
giants.
explain it is if you had, like, free-flowing energy through the fucking sky.
Yeah, it's levitating.
In which case, maybe that's what the thing is. It's not for spaceships. It's literally just so that they've got, like, energy coursing through the fucking sky, going from the stratosphere down into the fucking pyramid and creating, like, a radius around it where anything electrical works.
And then you can just pick stuff up.
Yeah.
But the problem
Pick it
is,
up
though,
and
with
move
that, how would you, if that was to do that, that was built to do that, how would you build that? You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
So, yeah, like...
Maybe they made little portable ones first.
Well, actually, I'm sure I've heard a lot about this idea that, you know, there could have, like, there's a lot of talk about chanting and the
Have
vibrations.
you heard of 0 point
stuff
energy as
up.
well?
As in, I've heard that term, but
There was,
that like
0 point energy is supposed to be like an extra type of energy out there that allows levitation to be a thing that people aren't really aware of. It's something to do with like radio waves and stuff, supposedly. I think it's called 0 point energy.
I'd say what I know of that isn't that. Like what I know of that, like to levitate stuff, or it's like finding the right frequency that it vibrates.
That's it. Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, that's not that then.
Yeah.
That's what is this? It was based on that Randall Carlson talking about those people that made the like.
No, that's the
computer
theory.
based
Is
on
that
geometry
they're
stuff.
going like maybe they're talking about trying to lift other things as well.
Yeah, that was
with this, and like there's people practicing on it and going like, well, maybe the thing is we're using the wrong frequency. Maybe we have to use radio waves or UV waves or whatever it is. So they're going through like a spectrum and trying to find what's the thing to get maximum response.
That's the thing. I remember them talking about it a while ago. To be fair, because there's talk about that in some of the things or something.
Yeah.
But I think personally, there is no way that they were built by the people they tried to Khufu. Is it?
Yeah.
It is hell of a not. You seen the ones that were built at the same time with his wives, and it's falling apart, pieces of shit. Yeah. And they're like you can see like where they added to it. Like it's just obvious.
Yeah.
I saw Speed walking through it on like the first streamer like streaming walking through it.
Yeah.
And you just got to see a lot of it, and it was just there was nothing that I saw on the inside. I thought like maybe it would change my mind of what it was. There was nothing that I saw of that. Yeah. Already confirming some of the stuff that's actually a bit bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was Ahi there with him as well.
Of course.
No, was it? No, it might not have been actually.
It's probably the only way we'd have got fucking someone to allow it is if he had someone there with him.
Oh no, yeah, he had someone there with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking him around it all and that. Although people do go in, I think, don't they? But they get told.
Not if they're going to be fucking recording shit.
Yeah.
Egypt are very weird with their recording.
They're weird about all of it, man. They just don't want.
Very authoritarian. You know, they're the third biggest detainer of journalists in the world.
Detainer.
Yeah, they'll arrest more journalists than anyone else apart from 2 other countries in the world.
Okay.
And they don't mention
trying to go to the people.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't mention it. Why would they?
Yeah, and that it's illegal to own walkie-talkies in Egypt
Why?
because they've had lots of uprisings, and you can turn off the internet, you can turn off the phone lines, you can't turn off walkie-talkies, and they don't want that. So walkie-talkies are illegal. And I know this because I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with Sonny, the guy who does the best food review show ever.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and he was going, yeah, that was one of the things that they got us on when we went into Egypt. They were like, oh, well, you've got walkie-talkies, so that's illegal, and we're gonna keep all of your stuff, and you can have it back when you leave the country.
Okay.
It's like, what? You've taken all of our mics, all of our lights, all of our cameras? Like, yep. And they were like, all right, fine. And they went in, they got the permit. They started recording with iPhones and stuff like that instead, and just bought some new fucking lights and mics.
Yeah.
So, the show was still on. They had their permit, and they went in, they started filming, and then a police officer comes up to them. It's all in this video that he did as well, which is called The Worst Place to Record. The police officer goes through his phone, goes like, no, these don't show Egypt in a good enough light. You've got to delete all of these. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what, actually, I don't, that made me think of it for some reason, but something that I might do in like one of the next episodes, actually. I've only today kind of watched like a big load of things about all the different crazy kind of stuff that Louis Theroux's done.
Oh yeah,
I know you're into Louis.
I love Louis Theroux.
I think we should
Did I say something that was? Did I go over the line there?
I think we should do
was that too far?
I think we should do like a biography kind of episode on him with some of the best shit he's ever done.
He's done some amazing shit.
Mm-hmm. And like scary stuff and all that. Yeah,
I
couldn't show clips.
There's a bit where he's sort of up against a what do you call it? A white supremacist.
Yeah, I was watching that.
And he's like,
Nazis.
yeah, and he's like, are you Jewish? He's like, I don't feel like I should have to say if I'm Jewish or not. I don't know. I don't understand why that's important to who I am.
That was important to a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, come on, get with the program, man.
He's obviously just trying to goad them into sort of, trying to explain themselves, but they don't want to do that. They just want him off his property because he might be Jewish.
And yet the worst people, the people that screwed him over the worst out of everyone from all the things he ever did, professional wrestlers.
Yeah.
They fucked him up.
They fucked him up.
We'll get into that in a different episode, though. I was wondering if you, do you have any other things you wanted to mention, or do you want to try and go into a few little movie and TV reviews?
I got a couple of little bits for movie and TV,
Yeah. I will have a little discussion about the Irish Traitors that I've been watching.
Yeah. So I watched a lot of movies with my dad over the past few days, but the two that sort of stand out the most at the moment are
movie reviews
on Squishy Logic. Yeah, no, the first one I watched was on Amazon Prime.
Right.
It was called Wrecking Crew. Have you seen this one? Advertised.
Why you watch porn with that? That's weird.
No, but it's... I didn't even remember that until then. Fuck. Okay, yeah. It's Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista.
Oh,
and they play brothers, and their dad gets killed, and they both get drawn into this thing. Dave Bautista is a military guy, and Jason Momoa is a cop, and they both come back to Hawaii to sort of find out why their father's been killed, and it all turns into a big conspiracy, and there's lots of action, and there's a heartwarming family aspect along the way and all that kind of stuff.
Wait, I just realised, though, from what you said, I'm supposed to buy that Batista and Jason Momoa are brothers.
It's half brothers.
That makes it better.
Same dad, different mothers.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
Because that's always I'm like, just get the Rock if we want
exactly.
To buy it.
Yeah,
like,
no, they did like the casting works quite well actually as well, because Batista's entirely shaved, and because Jason Momoa is ridiculously hairy, it hides the sort of difference between the two of them a little bit more as well.
And Batista looks very different now too.
Yeah,
very, very different.
But I will say I did enjoy the movie. It's one of those big action movies. There's lots of shooting and guns and stuff
He's
like
a
that.
damn good actor, though.
Yeah.
That's why, man. I mean, he's a damn good actor.
There's a couple of bits in it which strained credulity.
I will die on the hill and I say that I think Batista's probably the best wrestler turned actor.
He's done some fucking brilliant roles. I mean, he was great in the James Bond stuff.
Yeah.
He was great in
he was funny in the he was like the only good thing in that second Knives Out film, I think it was.
Yeah.
He was like the only bit that I liked.
I've not seen any of the Knives Out stuff, but I've
First
heard he
one's
was good
good.
in it. Yeah. But yeah, no, there's a couple of bits that strain credulity. Like there's a fight scene with a helicopter that, quite frankly, just is preposterous.
Oh, it's one of them.
Like
okay.
fucking preposterous.
Okay.
And
I see what we're at now. Okay.
Yeah, and there were a couple of moments in the movie where you're like, why the fuck would you choose to do that instead of the more logical thing? Like, there's multiple moments where people have guns, and instead of choosing the guns, they charge in bare-fisted. It's like, what are you doing, Batista?
Especially now, he's lost a lot of the weight. Man.
Yeah.
That's like, what are you doing?
But I thought it was a very fun movie overall. I mean, it was pretty sort of paint by numbers. You kind of sort of saw what was going to happen. But yeah, it was just a big fucking fight fest.
Mm.
The thing about the helicopter, though, I've got to go back to it. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was watching lots of movies with my dad over the week.
Yeah, I know you're doing a lot of like film time.
And we watched a lot of action movies, and it only occurred to me recently how many times when a helicopter goes down in a movie, it is going to go directly towards the main character. It cannot go. There's 360 degrees of direction that a helicopter could go with a dead pilot in it. And yet, for some fucking reason, like a magnet, it goes towards the narrative. Every fucking time.
Like you said, who else are we going to go to?
I just find it so funny. It's like one of the most sort of common things you can see in a movie. It's like, oh, when the helicopter comes down, though, it's going to go right at him. Of course it fucking is.
It does look like a very good film. No, I mean,
it's a fun movie, man. It's a fun movie.
Jason Momoa, like he's gone up and up. He has.
You know what kind of level I'd put it in with? I'd put it in with Guns Akimbo.
That's when I was looking at it then, it did have that kind of look to it.
It's got Guns Akimbo vibes.
Yeah.
Even in the lighting, it's got Guns Akimbo vibes, actually. There's a lot of similar sort of neon light choices and, like, juxtaposition between dark and light colours and things like that. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's not the best movie I've ever seen, but it is a good movie.
I think I check. I mean, especially if it's on, like, Amazon Prime as well.
It is Amazon Prime, free to watch.
Okay, so I took ages trying to find a goddamn picture that would work that I could actually put up. Then it was goddamn annoying me.
Yeah.
No, we saw. I went through like 3 different ones, and none of them were coming up. Well, that's that one did.
I want to talk about another movie though as well.
Okay.
The other movie was I can't remember the fucking name of it now. Put in Werner Herzog, Christian Bale. Herzog. There it is. Rescue Dawn. Okay.
That's what it was.
So, this motherfucking movie, bro. This motherfucking movie. I fucking love this motherfucking movie.
Okay.
This is such a fucking raw experience. I have never quite watched a movie like Rescue Dawn.
I've never heard of this.
I know, right? I don't think many people have. But I would put this in one of my top 10 war movies, I reckon.
War movie, okay.
Yeah.
Instantly not a huge film for me, but I will say I like Christian Bale though.
And Werner Herzog puts him through some shit.
Is this Werner Herzog is in?
Werner Herzog is
okay,
the man
okay.
who has always sounded like a more raspy and angry version of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
For anyone who doesn't have any idea what the hell he's doing right now,
is
go
Werner
back like
Herzog.
30 odd episodes or something.
I think a lot of people know who
Werner
Herzog is.
No, I didn't have a fucking clue, and I'm a film. I like films. I had no clue who this fella was.
Yeah, I love me some Herzog.
Like, literally, I'd never heard of the fella before you would.
So to give you a little bit of
but take
backstory on
like
Herzog,
30 episodes back, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
That one.
a little backstory on Herzog. Herzog is a very raw filmmaker. He's done documentaries quite a lot.
Way to put it.
And he does some serious dramas on the other hand. He's turned up in some other things along the way, but mostly he's a very serious, very, very gritty director.
One thing I could tell from him is that he definitely cares about film and cinema.
Oh, that's
the kind of thing that is lost a lot nowadays.
He's a real proper, he's a fucking artist, man. And nothing proves it more, in my opinion, than this. And same for Christian Bale.
Christian Bale is a definite artist. He puts his body, but it looks like on this again. It looks like he's gone through another phase here.
Dude, honest, dude, right, okay. So let me get into it. So Werner Herzog, he made Aguera Hand of Wrath of God with Klaus Kinski, who we have done a podcast on before. If you want to go look back and listen to that, please do. That is a fascinating podcast about a brilliant actor who turned out to be a terrible, terrible human being. Klaus Kinski.
Oh, well, yeah. When was that one? Because I forgot. For some reason, that
was a while.
You were talking about them, and I just put them as the same person in my head.
No. So Klaus Kinski was the guy who was the actor. Werner Herzog directed Klaus Kinski.
Oh, okay. That's why you're in my head together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he created a documentary about him called My Best Fiend, because he found out all of the stuff about him being a nonce. To his own fucking stepdaughter.
Oh yeah, sounds familiar now.
And yeah, he was not a nice man. He exploded on set all the time. He was like a very volatile man. But regardless, the Werner Herzog thing is he takes the people and he puts them as much as he can under the same strains and stresses that the original people were under, and none of that is more true than Rescue Dawn. Rescue Dawn is a true story about a German national who moved to America when he was a kid. So he was an American national in the end. And then he went into the Air Force and started to fly a plane. And there's a bit in the movie where he talks about the reason why he wanted to fly a plane is when he was a kid, he saw these fighter planes go over his head, over his house when he was a kid in Germany. And the guns were blaring, and they were trying to shoot anyone on the ground. So they were shooting around him. But instead of being scared, he just looked in the pilot's eyes and he's like, I want to be you. I want to be fucking you. I want to have
hold on, that's fucking bullshit. Hold on. So he was able to see in the eyes after the plane had flew to
No, this is obviously
shot it all.
This is obviously him.
He was looking at the plane flying away.
Yeah, but he was.
I thought he was after he was crashed out, don't shoot me.
That's the way he's remembering it in his head from when he was a kid. He's probably elaborated it over time, but that's what he's remembering it as. Right?
Oh, but boy.
And his mate goes "That's crazy, man. Someone tries to kill you and you want to get his job." And fair play. But basically, he plays this pilot. It's his first sortie out over Vietnam. It's a secret mission because the war is only just sort of in its first phases and they don't want to know that the Americans are fully in there.
So it's the end of the war, but
this is the start of the war, start of Vietnam War.
Oh, Vietnam.
They were doing little operations in Vietnam before the war started.
I thought you said World War II for some reason.
No, Vietnam.
Yeah.
He gets shot down and he ends up being taken to a prison camp in the middle of the forest.
Oh, I see where he's going.
And he's got there with these two other guys who are Americans and two other guys who are sort of locals who speak English. Three other guys who are locals.
Was he British in this or?
He's American. He's American.
Yeah, he's of course American Psycho.
He's British in real life, but he's American. Yeah.
Yeah, he's American Psycho.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's British in real life, but he's American in this.
So weird.
Yeah. But basically, he ends up trying to sort of escape this place, but on the way, they put him through all these brutal tortures and things like that, and try and get information out of him.
Prisoner of war, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's a prisoner of war.
Prisoner of guerrilla war, which is even worse, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose depending on who you are.
But the thing is, he starts the movie quite chubby-faced.
Yeah.
By the end of the movie, he's almost fucking emaciated.
He's like
Werner Herzog literally built a fucking camp in the middle of modern day Vietnam. He put a load.
Go somewhere where it looks like you. Why make them have to see it all again? You know.
He got Christian Bale and all of the other actors in these things to live in those suits for the entire time, the same clothes, all this kind of stuff, in the same conditions.
I don't think Bale.
There is a scene of Christian Bale eating live maggots.
Do you know? Do you love all that though? Christian Bale would be well into all that shit.
I've never seen a movie quite like it. It
Imagine-
feels so visceral and so real. And the moments when they escape and they're trying to get out again, you are so invested in Christian Bale's character. You want
Types
him.
of empathy.
Yeah, you want him and his friend to both get out.
Foul.
And like eventually Christian Bale gets out. And like they have, you know, the fucking
We
thing,
should
but-
probably should have. Hold on, 1 sec. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Before you do that.
But I assure
right
you,
right there.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning.
But I was about to say though, but I assure you that is not the most important part of this story. The most important part of this story is entirely the journey there, and I have not told you any more information about the journey there, because that is by far just the best part of the movie. Just everything this man went through, and then everything that Werner Herzog did to
Better way to put it.
to
as well.
Christian Bale to make sure that it was as true to life as possible.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's genuinely fantastic. Yeah, there's old Werner Herzog and Christian Bale together on the set. If you're watching the video version,
It makes perfect sense that they would work, you know, and it would end up being like a good film. Everything about that. And by the way, just to clarify, that was a piss take spoiler warning.
Yeah.
20 years old. I mean,
Yeah. But I do refer to it. I was talking to my dad. I was like, it's like Vietnamese Shawshank Redemption.
yeah.
That's literally. It's got the same sort of palpable sense to it, and also like. The other thing they do so well is Christian Bale starts and he's like, yeah, no, I'm going to do this. This is going to be easy. And just over time, you can see it's just crushing him further and further. And he's like, when they get there, there's this guy who's like been there for 2 years already. And he's basically just going completely nuts. And he's basically localized to being in the prison now. It's just his place.
Used to it.
And you can just
Have a
see
speaking of people real life.
Yeah, you can see Christian Bale's character slowly descending towards that same place, but trying to grip hold.
Because it happened over a long period of time too. So you can really
it's months and months. Yeah,
No, but I mean like in screen time.
Oh yeah, I think it's a good 2-hour movie.
Because that's one of my favourite things about which one I'll probably watch again because I do really want to. The Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
one of the few times when he freaking acted.
Yeah.
Because,
he wasn't just doing him.
Nah, he was adding his own stuff into.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing. It's not doing him at all.
No.
Like he's legit. The more and more as the film goes on, you can see him deteriorating mentally, physically, and also the way he's acting, even just little mannerisms. Yeah. And I can imagine every bit of that with him in this. Christian Bale.
He gives a performance of a fucking lifetime.
Like, he creeped me out in The Machinist, and as far as I can tell, The Machinist is just with some crappy B movie director.
Yeah.
So,
but this was, I have never felt a more visceral feeling for it. Felt like a documentary, not a movie.
Was he an overly successful director? I know we've talked about the stuff he's done, but he was an overly successful director.
He's done quite a few. He did the remake of Nosferatu. He did again with Klaus Kinski. That did really rather well because there's 3 versions of Nosferatu of note. There's the original one, there's Werner Herzog's one, and then there's the new modern one done by what's his face.
Was this near the end of his run then?
This is about midway through his run. He's still directing today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not one of the biggest then.
No, he's always been a sort of a
He's
bit
a
of an
fancy
independent
film
director. Yeah, he's more of an artsy.
Oh, and it's obviously it's not English, is he? Or
No, he's very German.
Yeah, I'm guessing he does a lot of non-English speaking films.
He's done quite a lot in his career, but he did switch over mostly to American stuff once he was getting the money that Hollywood gives you. Because once you've got American producers, you've got access to a lot more money.
I just
potentially
haven't seen anything that he's in.
Well, this is the thing. I've not actually watched that many of his movies, but it does make me want to see more of them because this was fantastic.
Yeah.
Genuinely fantastic. It took a little bit to get into it, but once I was into it, I was so fucking locked in. I also, to mention it before I go, a third one actually. I saw what's it
I'm
called?
going to do a little bit of mine as well, remember. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. You just do your.
You can do it if you want, but
No, mine's not that important. It was. It's a tiny thing that's cool. It was.
just do a honourable mention.
Yeah. The honourable mention would be for what's it called?
It's a lot. You can't be
What's it fucking called?
They're no
oh
film.
my god! It begins with a T, and it stars Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Begins with a T. The only things I know that he was in was obviously Mission Impossible and Along Came Polly.
No,
Neither of them begin with a T.
it's about.
What's his name again?
Oh, fuck, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour.
There it is.
No, yeah, but movie T. Come on, what movie T?
Capote.
That doesn't start with a
Doesn't
T.
start with a T. It's got a T in it.
But it's got an important T.
Yeah, yeah. So Capote.
That's the difference in how your mind works and mine.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember the middle.
I did, yeah. But Capote is a film about a writer who was doing a story on a group, two guys who killed an entire family in their sleep in the South in America. And it eventually became a book called In Cold Blood, which a lot of people would recognize. He was also a close friend of the person who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
Kill a Mockingbird. What? Kill a Mockingbird.
And he originally wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's. So
I've heard of that.
Big fucking writer. He was also gay, and
that's not okay.
At a time when it was very hard to be gay.
That's not okay.
But he talked like this.
Well, then he wasn't.
He was very strange, you know. He talked with this very strange voice, and people didn't think very much of him, and except the fact that he could control a room. And the thing is, like, he's a really weird character, really weird. And it wasn't that great a movie overall. I felt like it was trying to build up to something, but the crescendo wasn't quite as...
Yeah, it didn't have the ending.
Yeah. But Philip Seymour Hoffman literally disappears into the role. It's no longer Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look... Oh, now I see it now, actually.
Yeah.
Now. You know, it's funny, though, with him. I hear this from loads of people, how great of an actor he is and all this.
Yeah.
But all I know him as, really, is the guy in Along Came Polly that shot himself.
Oh, right.
That's all I really ever have known him
I
as.
always remember him.
He was called him Mission Impossible, yeah, but I didn't care. I never cared about Mission Impossible.
No.
So it was like, he was cool, but cool in a shit film.
Yeah. I quite like that bit. There's like, I'm going to find her.
Yeah.
I'm going to find her. I'm going to hurt her.
Yeah. He was the best bad guy that I remember from Mission Impossible. He's the only, to be honest, actually.
Yeah.
With the exception of Henry Cavill reloading his fist, is the only memorable bad guy from Mission Impossible for me. I don't actually remember any.
That was the other bit about Deadpool and Wolverine when he reloads his fists.
Yeah, he does that.
He does the same thing.
Yeah. I love that. It's a bad. It should be a wrestling move, that should, man.
It should be.
I mean, there is kind of a thing where a guy who kind of reloads one fist, but a double fist reload. I mean, come on. What's better than one fisting? Double fisting.
Let's do yours quickly, because I've got to start getting going some. But I'm just going to quickly just check my thing, because I've got a couple of messages.
No, yeah, you go ahead. I'm loading this up. Right then, so for me, what I've been watching a lot of over, especially this week, is The Traitors Island. Completely different than you, TV and reality. The Traitors is being very popular. It seems to have taken off a bit. It's like one of the more popular shows at the moment. It's kind of done what the British Bake Off did, like however many years back, and it's like started in the UK, and now for some reason every other country likes our show, so they all want to have their own version, but our version's still the best. I always thought that until I watched the Irish version, which I'm not saying that it's made any better than the English version normally or anything.
Yeah.
Whether this series was just entertaining. Like, they picked the three... the woman, this is like one of the only ones that's actually not in the Scottish castle. Everyone else seems to travel to the Scottish castle. Even the American one does. This is Ireland, and naturally they have to have it in an Irish castle because they're Irish.
Yeah.
And they have to be different.
It's only what makes sense.
It's cool though, because you get a whole load of new different games, because they're not just piggybacking on the English one like the American one does.
Right.
Thinking about it, actually, the American one is the only one that piggybacks on the English one, actually. So, yeah, actually, just boo America. But, yeah, so you have this other woman doing it. She's got some giant dogs, and she picks the traitors at the beginning. She picked this, like, ex-Guardia police guy. Oh, no, sorry, current police guy called Eamon, a big ginger dude. A little unassuming person, Caitlin, and the old guy, Poddy, his son is also secretly there.
Oh, okay.
Who he hasn't told he's a traitor or anything.
Right.
But basically, normally you will get like traitor on traitor arguments near the end when they're like, okay, we're getting to the end. I don't trust this guy, so I'm going to get him out now,
Yeah.
sneak him. And then like you see like an argument between two traitors at the table. Nobody else knows, but you know what's going on kind of thing. This time, straight from the beginning, it's just, a few episodes in, a few of them argue the traitors, then they argue in full sight in front of everyone. And it just turns to shit. Every single episode just turned into traitors just fighting between each other.
Well, you know that you're the fucking traitor, you bastard, so
Well,
fuck you.
Where did I say that? I don't know. Where did you say that? He said it in the fucking traitor room, so he knows he can't tell him where he said it. So much. And then like, just one by one, because of that, they just got him out. The two that you never thought would, because the old guy seemed to be terrible.
Right.
He was like, he didn't want to throw anyone under the bus by saying like, oh, I think it's this person. He's like, well, I don't have any, I
don't have any proof, so
I don't have any proof.
I can't be sure, so
I don't have any opinions. I can't be. And it's like, the traitors that were in the thing talking to him are like, well, of course you don't have any opinions because you're a traitor. You have to pretend. And he's like, but I haven't seen anything that would make me think someone's a traitor. It's like, yeah, because you're the traitor.
Oh.
Of course you haven't. He just seems to be really bad at the game.
You're supposed to be putting suspicion on other people, you douche.
And then, for some reason, though, that Eamon guy
Have
just
these
tried...
people never played Among Us?
Yeah. But somehow, though, one by one, he's the one that kept surviving.
Oh, fuck.
The ginger guy tried to go at him in the middle of it, and it turned into a fight between all of them. He got voted out. Then the girl got voted out after, and then he was like, you know what? I'm going to bring my son in now.
Excellent idea.
I'm going to bring my son in. You know what happened less than 24 hours after he brought his son in?
What?
He got voted out. So now somehow, though, through all of it, he's the only one to survive. I've still got a few episodes to watch, so I don't know the end yet.
Right.
Which doesn't really matter, though, because I was originally going to do Beast Games today, but I'll do it next week now, because I haven't watched the last episode on there. But it's just been a wildly weird series of it. It's just fun to see the traitors. Normally, like I said, normally they're a team.
Normally they're chill.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat. They may not like each other, but they're working together and not actively outing each other at every opportunity they get. This is literally every opportunity they are trying to throw each other under the bus in front of each other.
It just seems like a terrible move.
It's terrible. It is.
It doesn't work.
And it's just shocking that the old guy just survived through it all. It's OAP. It's that what did that old man? What's it called? That beautiful ability that when you're a certain age you can just get away with fucking anything.
Oh yeah.
And he can just go off at people out of nowhere, and it's like, why are you even going off at them? But it's because he's a traitor, and he's just in that moment decided, I'm going to get you now.
I'm going to fuck with you.
And then
I'm going to make you think that your thighs are too thick.
You know what, to fair though? He's 68 years old though, and he's running doing these missions and that, though, man. He fucking deserves to win it. I don't think he will. I would be fucking shocked if he doesn't get voted out. I would be surprised if he doesn't accidentally kill himself.
Yeah.
You can't even do that in the game, but he will find a way.
He'll find it.
To be quite honest, I think he will find a way.
Oh, terribly sorry. I seem to have choked on a marshmallow.
Exactly. That's the point. But anyway, that's probably all I can do without my notes anyway, realistically.
That's all right.
One in the end.
You can always
I'm annoyed that I
give us
didn't...
another update on it when
I will
finishes
do. I will
well,
do.
so.
I'm just annoyed from the original thingy that I forgot my notes.
Yeah.
I had like so many notes written down. I made sure to like write it all down. I could have got them because I could have just pulled the camera out and done it, but it was on already by then.
Exactly. Yeah.
They didn't want to not see how beautiful. They would have had to see this
who
crappy camera for
fucking
longer.
needs that shit?
You don't want this camera for long. I mean, look at it. To be fair, it does look like it's always hazier in here with that.
It does.
It reminds me of when I see some of the anytime you see a Legion of Skanks episode, and they're not in a room with a load of people, and they're in like a small room, and it's just hotboxed to shit. It just looks like that every time.
It does, yeah.
There's a clip I always see of Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe in there, like just hotboxed to shit watching wrestling videos. Anyway, let's end this so you can get back.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. To be fair, that was quite a nicely timed one. That has been Squishy Logic for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed listening and finding out about all of those interesting historical secrets that we're never going to find the answer to.
Not all historical.
Well, not all historical. Some of,
Historical in the sense that they're going to go down in history.
Yeah.
They'll be history. They weren't a duet, boy.
And I hope you sort of listened to... well, fuck you. I hope you listened to all of the other bits we gave you about Epstein's prostate suddenly
that's weird. Yeah.
regenerating inside his dead body like he's a butthole Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that,
Yep.
I need to look at that a bit more.
Butthole Wolverine, Jeffrey Epstein. It even rhymes.
Maybe it was just a butt plug. Now, maybe that's why they thought it was an enlarged prostate in there, because he actually just had the butt plug in there still. Maybe that's what killed him.
Maybe that's it.
But maybe he had a botched prostate.
It was such a big butt plug, it broke his neck.
I know, it was the extra weight from that butt plug, you see. He wasn't used to that, but that was his normal technique.
That was the extra strain.
They didn't realise.
It's like,
magnetic too.
The fly that broke the camel's back, or the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah.
It was just that little bit too much.
Oof.
It's like he knew, you had to have a shit before he did it normally.
Yeah.
It'd be more like, having a big long wee-wee.
Yeah.
Because like you said, no bum.
Yeah. No bum.
That's just a wounder, man. As if he had his bum taken out, though.
Massive. It's not.
That's just wounder, man.
It's a prostate.
It's a
prostate.
Damn.
It's not quite the bum, but yeah.
I know he was a bad guy.
He's getting no fucking finger prostating going on. That's not happening for him anymore.
I know he was a bad guy, but I wouldn't
Tickle
wish...
the old prostate, not for old Epstein.
Everybody should be able...
Until he dies, at which point you can tickle his prostate all day.
Everyone should be at least able to go and have a poo, though, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just,
colostomy bags.
Having your bum taken out.
Time. Yeah.
I bet he's the kind of sick guy that would have people suck it as well. Yeah. Anyway.
He'd serve it to him like a moose. That's been Squishy Logic for this week. Keep it squishy, Carl.
Oh. Illogical.
Fair enough. I think that says it all.
Nathan.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Stop the stream. Oh no, he's not doing that part. Oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. Media sources. Oh no, he's doing that. La 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 la.
Make a fuss. Stop being butt munchers. Just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave. Make a fuss.